So we last left off with both of your characters waking up back in the inn that you remember going to sleep in after having the strangest dream.
Scary dream.
But luckily you didn't actually die in your dream. You just lost consciousness.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We're splitting hairs here now.
I mean, you didn't die in your dream. You didn't die.
Nice joke.
I didn't mean it that way, but...
In your heart, you meant it
Next
that way.
time I will.
Next time I'll mean that. So what you do is you wake up in your own rooms.
I check my pulse. Wait, do I have a pulse? Would I have a pulse?
Roll a... What is it for health? It's not a health check.
Constitution.
No.
Medicine?
Medicine.
$18.
Definitely have a pulse.
I say that to myself.
I kind of was hoping you'd roll a really low number.
I know, and be like, where's my heartbeat?
You remember you don't have a heartbeat.
Yes, but I check my pulse. Once I am convinced that I'm alive, I go downstairs and trying to think of strange things that she would eat. What would she eat? I mean, she'd pretty much eat anything.
Any plan? All of us. Fuck down, we will sit on the chair. Mappa, cover me.
He's like, I see this blanket. It's for me, right? You get my blankie, Sneaky? That's okay.
I go up.
I need to
Excuse
wash
me.
it.
No, that would be cannibalism. Would eating twigs be cannibalism? I don't feel like she'd eat twigs.
No, she wouldn't eat twigs.
But, like, would she eat, like, leaves and stuff like that?
She would eat vegetables.
Yeah, I meant, like, leaves. But I feel like that's cannibalism. Is that cannibalism?
No. Because technically you are not the tree.
This is true. If I eat...
Technically you'd be eating your house.
You would be eating your house. And I go up. Do they have a menu?
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to read.
Sounds cute. You calm down.
I feel like she wouldn't know how to read. They wouldn't have had books and stuff, would they?
I mean, there's probably some that have books because there's like things like wizards and shit.
So she probably reads a little bit. Do you have any vegetables?
Yeah.
Can I have a plate of vegetables? Not cooked, though.
Sure.
Thank you.
So the older looking elf, like you can start seeing some age into him, so you know, well.
How much money did the guy give me? I don't remember putting it in here.
Do you not have it in there?
I don't know where to look.
Equipment, currency.
Inventory?
Mm-hmm.
I did not, in fact, put it in there.
Do 25 gold. I don't actually remember what yours was at.
Okay. I will figure out where to put that.
Let me see it.
I'm sorry that I'm
Just let
dumb.
me see it.
I don't mean to be dumb.
It's not the problem. The problem is you take 20 minutes. You see the pretty coin on the top?
Do I just click the coin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Logic says it's a touch screen, there's coin. Click coin.
Said 25?
Yeah. Alright, so you're sitting there waiting. It brings you your plate of raw vegetables and mumbles something about fucking rabbits. And walks away.
I'm not a rabbit. Don't you see this flower sticking out? Look at my ears! And I show him my ears, which are green petals.
Right.
I'm very clearly not a rabbit! I turn to someone random. Probably not to what you're doing.
You know what? You're gonna stop there.
Okay.
You wake up in the morning.
I was like, what the shit was that? Grab my shit. Go hopping downstairs. Like, I'm just... Pretty much everywhere I go, I'm like full speed. Skipping like every 5th step.
Just jumps down half the steps and each down. Who needs to walk when you can bound?
Is there a lot of people downstairs,
No,
or
it's
it's pretty empty?
There's maybe
Okay.
like 10 people.
Okay. Is the gal from the night before still there?
She is not.
Okay. I'm like, so, is it just like her that's out in?
There's probably like 4 people kind of tucked into one of the tables in the back corner. A couple people kind of throughout the tables that are out there, and then it's her and one other person at the bar.
Okay. Do I recognize her from the dream?
Roll intelligence. Roll with advantage.
Mm,
19.
16.
She looks a little younger, but yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna kind of like be staring at her and maybe not really paying attention to where I'm going, because then I'm gonna be like, wait, she was in a dream. What the fuck? Although for some reason it started at like 60 something. I don't know why.
So, you're too busy, like, freaking out that as she's going on about I'm not a rabbit and starts looking around, you, like, fall, like, catch the edge of your long toes on a chair, and then your, like, leg goes that way, so then you try to compensate, and you, like, try to turn your foot the other way, and you, like, stumble into a chair, so this chair goes across the floor.
I'm very enveloped. Do I hear this?
You literally are just said you're looking around,
Okay.
and then that noise happens.
I don't look like a rabbit, do
No. You were in my dream.
You
last
look
night.
like a rabbit.
Well, yeah. But you were in my dream last night. Why were you in my dream?
Roll intelligence with advantage.
Natural 20.
As though she's gonna know.
Oh,
why
let
she
me
was in her
re-roll.
dream.
Let me roll.
Just in case you get better than
7.
You definitely know that this is just a younger version of that rabbit in your dream.
Yeah, you were in my dream. So what?
You don't think that means something?
Maybe I saw you. You know, like dreams are like
I would have remembered
libraries,
seeing you.
but for memories. So like, what does that mean?
Because I've never seen anybody like you before.
I've never seen anyone like you before. I mean, I've seen rabbits, but you're like
I know I look like a rabbit,
you're
but
like
I'm
a
not
rabbit
actually
person.
a rabbit.
How are you not
Yeah,
actually?
kinda.
How are you not actually a rabbit?
Do
they
they
stick
my
up?
ears?
Do they
Yeah,
flop?
they stick up.
Oh wait, how tall are you?
So like 14 inches of my height is my ears. So I look tall if you take my ears into consideration.
So top of your head, like
I think I'm like.
I'm
5 foot.
actually, yeah, I'd probably be around that size.
long stroke of the ears.
Okay. Maybe don't touch my ears so much. It's a little weird.
Is it because it's ears or is it because I'm touching you? Like, does this kind of weird you out?
No, that doesn't weird me out.
It's just the
don't
ears?
mess with my ears, please.
Does it like have a weird sound?
And I like thump one of my feet, like you know how rabbits are when they
Thumper.
get fucking pissed. Yeah, like stop.
You okay?
That's very invasive.
But this isn't.
No.
I'm still touching you.
Just
It's not like I put my finger
Where-
in there.
can I tell what are her ears? Or am I just like, this person's got...
Roll either nature or medicine. Or I will also allow insight.
You could also do animal. Well, no, animal handling wouldn't work.
I'll go for insight, but still, that's only a 5.
That shit looks weird. Definitely not ears. You're not quite sure she has ears. But she has these weird tufts of green things.
I'm just gonna grab it, whatever, like, might be.
In the ear vicinity. You know what?
You pull a petal up.
I'm not gonna, like, pull on it. I'm just gonna, like...
Well, they're petals.
Roll
You
a
don't have to pull
medicine
hard.
check.
18.
Okay. Roll to attack. So I would roll a strength. It's a strength.
I'm like, oh no. 21.
Tries to like grab at you and like grabs and like yanks on your fucking ear and pulls a fluff release.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Why would you do that to my ear?
You were messing with my ears. I thought that was just what you people did.
You people.
Yeah, you like broke my ear.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it'll grow back.
It grows back?
Well, yeah, it's just a pedal.
I mean...
I'm gonna nibble on my leg pedal.
Later tonight, though, they're gonna be like... Nom, nom.
At the corner of you guys, the bartender was like cleaning up. You just stopped.
I told they're just pedals. Do you want one?
No,
You
thanks.
can have one of these ones, and I pull out like a cherry blossom.
No thanks.
I mean, if you're sure.
Goes as far down the bar as he can, is like wiping, but like will not turn his back to you. Like he's like suspectedly like looking at you out of the corner of his eye.
Do you like vegetables?
Yeah,
They're not cooked.
I don't care.
How much was this?
Silver.
I'm gonna take my bag and dump it out on the table. How much is silver? Wait, that guy taught me. I'm just staring at them.
And I'm just watching your leg.
I have no idea.
This female hand leans over and pulls a silver coin out. These ones are silver. Good morning. Sad neither of you came to visit me last night.
Wait, who is this?
The bartender that was hitting on you when you came in?
I was getting hit on? I was probably pretty oblivious to it, huh?
She offered you 2-1 per bed.
Yes. Oh. Wait, you're the one that... She's the one that taught me, isn't she? I think so.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know.
It was either
I
her
got
or the old
through
guy.
Bit's story, because I didn't realize you actually posted it. She already took it.
Oh.
Did she show you what it was?
I was gonna give it to the guy. And, like, climb over the bar at him, but...
Climb the bar to get to the bartender.
I'm gonna put all the coins back in my bag.
No, so a copper.
Copper?
Totally said silver. I meant copper.
Expensive veggies.
And it's still a big plate of veggies.
Help to remove coin. Minimum amount allowed. What did it say?
Yeah, it won't do it unless you have
because you
copper
don't have
pieces
any
in
copper
it. Yeah, that's why I'm
Oh, how
sitting
many
over here trying
copper
to
is
figure
there?
out what I'm doing here to get it put in.
Google! How many copper are in the gold? Any gold.
There's
Google doesn't.
100 copper.
Oh,
and
the
1
conversion
gold.
is right there.
And then 10 silver piece and a gold.
So 100. No, 50.
So 1 copper, you said? There. I did it. Isn't 10 platinum or 10 gold 1 platinum? Yeah.
Yes.
So I could do 2 platinum.
If you want to continually do changes and conversions, that's up to you.
I truthfully feel as though he would not have been carrying 25 pieces of gold around. Oh wait, he was a bartender, wasn't he? Never mind, he definitely would have.
You also have to remember that was a port town, on a big continent, and this is the main port town between.
Yeah.
So she just slips away from me and she goes up with the coin back.
I'm just watching her.
And she slides over to the counter after a little while. So you two are friends?
I mean, we just
No,
met.
they're a rabbit.
Can't be friends with a rabbit?
That seems pretty racist or specious.
What?
You can't be friends with them because they're a rabbit?
She said, are we friends? And then I said, well, we just met, so that's why we couldn't be friends. But you're making it sound like because I'm a rabbit.
Well, what's a friend?
You wouldn't know what friends are.
No, I feel like we wouldn't have referred to each other as friends. I don't think so. I mean, we're all plants, essentially.
But you did have connections to that town.
Oh, that's right.
So you would know what a friend is.
Then I would not have said they're a rabbit. No, we're not friends. I don't know them. I know they're a rabbit and that's it. Oh, and they were in my dream last night. Not like a perverted dream, you know. We both died. Well, at least in my dream.
Right.
Do I know they're called demons?
Right.
Yeah, some big demon murdered us.
Oh, that... I thought you were talking about the things that came out of the woods. That was not a demon.
Oh, it wasn't?
Nope.
So I would not have known what that was. He was red, wasn't he? I don't know, some big red dude killed us. What was he wearing?
Clothes?
No, like, was he part,
No,
like...
he was butt-ass.
Was he, like, just wearing pants? Was he wearing, like, a loincloth?
He was wearing pants.
A shirt?
No.
He didn't have a shirt on.
Did you get your rocks off on that or something?
Rocks off?
Never mind.
Well, I don't have any rocks on me. I've got mushrooms and some petals and a couple twigs, but... no rocks.
Would I know that phrase?
Dumber than a... What is it? Dumber than a sack of rocks or something like that.
Roll a... Insight.
Insight?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah, you have no idea what that is. Sounds kind of weird. And you know it has nothing to do with actual rocks, but everything else is kind of lost on you.
What do rabbit people talk like? And are you like really a
Sylvan.
rabbit? Are you like a little rabbit who like was cursed to be a big rabbit? Or like were you always a big rabbit?
No, this has always been me. I come from a family of those that look just like me.
Oh, you don't have a special way of speaking?
I mean, we're from the Feywild, so we spoke Sylvan. And I know some Giant because we were friends with Furbolgs.
I actually think I might speak both of those. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing this one. No, I do not speak either of those. I speak Celestial, Druidic, and Primordial.
Wait, so do you not even speak Common?
Well, no, of course I speak
Okay,
Common.
I was like, oh shit.
Yes, I speak Common.
What are we talking?
I don't know any of those.
Right, so...
Do you want a flower?
Thank you. She puts it in her hair.
He turned it down.
He doesn't seem like the flower type.
She grabs something out of the car, chucks it in his head, and she turns back to the other side. She do think you hear thump. What the hell was that? He's looking around. Oh shit! Who fucking did that? Kind of grumbling. So what are you doing today?
I don't know. I felt like we needed to investigate why we were in each other's dreams, but she thinks that doesn't mean anything. What
sure
do you
that
think?
I just saw you walking around.
I mean,
And then
you were
put
in
you
my
in my
dream
dream.
last night.
I guess you're just in everyone's dreams. Are you like a mind worker?
Well, so were you.
No.
Why was I in your dream?
Same reason.
I'm like, I think she has, like, things that were attractive.
How many people in the place had sex, did they? And even so, they probably wouldn't have been very...
spores.
I mean,
No.
you definitely have seen it happening.
But it probably, like, isn't really referred to as sex because, like, they only do it if they really, really love each other.
I mean, there's definitely been some that are more promiscuous that sailors would come just for the adventure.
Well, I mean, because they are nymphs.
So, you definitely know what it is.
They want to know if you think we're attractive.
That is not what I said.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't just dream about people like that for any reason. I do have standards.
What were we doing in your dream?
I'm like...
Were you fighting him too?
No.
It wasn't fighting that was happening in the dream.
Yes, it was. Didn't you see the
Not
same
mine,
in
dream?
our
baby.
dream, not hers.
Then what happened?
Well, if you want to go to my room, I could show you.
No, I'm not going to your room. You're being kind of weird.
Well, she's just no fun. What about you? Are you fun?
I'm not sure he had...
I'm not sure. You
I have a feeling that's exactly what just happened.
I'm not really sure how to answer that.
Well, what do you mean not sure how to answer that?
I mean, I don't know if you guys find the same things fun that my people find as fun.
Well, there's a reason why they have a saying of fuck like bunnies, right?
I was going to say the same thing. The rabbits around my hometown did it all the time. Little rabbits running around everywhere.
Yeah, I have quite a few siblings. For being honest.
Some of the men who were not like us and did not eat vegetables, they, corralled them and they ate a lot of rabbit. I don't know if they would have eaten you.
I mean, I would imagine not.
Do you think it tastes the same? Do you think it tastes the same?
Yes.
I don't know.
Would you ever eat a little rabbit? Or is that like cannibalism?
If you were asleep like you're supposed to be, you wouldn't have anything to comment on, child.
I don't know as though that's come up. What was on that meat platter last night? Did I eat rabbit last night?
Hey, you actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feed you rabbit.
Okay.
I might feed you some other things, but not rabbit.
You're acting like those nymphs.
Uh-huh.
Is she human or is she elf?
She is a half elf.
Half elf. Okay.
Is there a forest nearby?
I mean, it depends on what you consider nearby.
Well, I don't know.
Do I know?
I need a forest, a big
The one I
forest.
appeared in.
Well, not necessarily a forest. Well, a forest would work.
I know where some woods
A
are.
place with which to plant trees.
I mean, you can plant trees anywhere. You can plant them right outside the outskirts of town.
No, that's not good enough. It's got to be special. Perfect. Cozy. Beautiful.
I mean, I know where some woods are.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happened in your
Did we
dream?
pay for your food? The same thing that happened in yours. It sounded like we were fighting him and not doing very good. He was very powerful.
I like that part where I slammed his dumb butt on the ground.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm a badass.
I'd like you to show me, but you don't seem interested.
I don't think I'm that powerful yet. Let me see what I can do to you.
Yeah, it was us, but older us.
So you had a premonition?
I don't know, maybe.
Together?
I've never had one of those before, though. Then again,
I'm gonna
always
entangle
kind of
her.
New magic.
Is it a roll to hit, or what is it?
she'd have to roll a DC strength. So just to roll higher than a 14.
Hey. No funny business. Unless you're tying me to a bed, no.
Well, you wanted me to float you in the air. I couldn't do that. I figured tying you down was
I said I
something.
wanted to see you be a badass, not float me in the air. Unless that's the way you get kinky.
No, I've never done that.
Be interesting.
I'd be willing to give it a
like,
try.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna get up and walk out. I walk out and then poke my head back in. Are you gonna show me where those woods are?
I'm coming.
Oh, what's your name
we
anyway?
might be back. You can call me Z or Zirian or Ziri.
My name's
Really doesn't
Eulie,
matter.
but you can call me Eulie.
Okay.
I
And
hope
that's-
you do come back.
Eulie, not Julie.
Oh.
Some people get confused.
Is Julie a name? Is that a real name? That sounds weird.
I had a cousin named Julie.
Hmm.
She was kind of smelly. Kind of plant she was.
Oh. So, what exactly are you then? Are you a plant?
I'm half nymph, half arbor.
Oh. Seems like something that would be in the Feywild, but I've never seen anything like you before.
Well, they say our people came over from there. There was this really big tree in our forest. It was planted there, and then seeds fell from that, and then, lo and behold, we were born. And then sometimes when our people fall in love,
This is what I got at Dollar Tree today.
they do the dirty with... Really, they can do it with anyone and have a child. Not all children can have seeds, though.
I mean, that makes it easier if you can do it with pretty much anybody.
I feel like anyone could do it with pretty much anybody.
True.
I mean, what's stopping you? All you need is, like, something that feels good.
Fair.
I mean, you don't even really need a hole in a stick. It's just gotta feel good, right? I mean, unless you're trying to make a baby. I guess then you need certain things.
I suppose so. They're just very confused about where this has gone.
Hello! On the road again.
Alright. How long is it gonna take us to get there? I don't remember if it was super far.
It's a lot.
Is this back east though?
North.
Are there trees?
Along the road.
I mean, there's some trees, but...
Every time I see a tree, I walk up and I knock on it.
So far, yet to have a reaction.
And I'll knock and then I
trees here
put my...
aren't really like the trees back home.
Have you been there?
In the Feywild, yeah. The trees here aren't like... They're still trees, but they're not quite...
Oh, we live in trees.
Oh, you live in them? Mm-hmm. Even a smaller one like that? How do you get in?
Well, you just kind of get in. I'm going to step into a tree. With my tree stride. I don't have to do anything.
Doesn't it use a spell?
Mm-mm.
Oh, because it's your
It's a character
racial trait.
Yeah.
So she steps into one tree, and about 2 seconds later, steps out of a tree a little bit ways down the road.
Like 30 feet?
Whoa. That was cool.
Yeah, but when you step into your tree, it's like, I don't know, a house on the inside.
Oh.
Like
what's it like with these trees? Is it just like nothing?
I mean, it gets dark for a second.
Huh.
And you can pick where you go. Takes a lot of practice.
I'm jealous. So what other things can you do? I know she was just like, let me lick my lips.
Other things I can do.
Use all spell slots today.
I think Entangle is a cantrip.
Yeah, what was the thing you were doing to the waitress?
It's called Entangle. It means you can like wrap stuff up and grab it. Like holds a person in place.
Oh, that's helpful.
Okay, so it says I can do this as an action. I can do wild shape as an action, but since we're not in battle, do I have to use it as an action?
That means an action to do it, regardless of.
Yeah, but I have to mark it off.
Yes, so it's not marking off an action to do it. It is marking off like a spell slot for it.
Okay.
Because it's very exhausting to force your body into a new shape.
I didn't get any ratings. Can I look those up real quick?
What do you? Is
A
there
quarter. I don't know. I don't really know what there is for a quarter rating. I was gonna look it up.
You just keep an eye out the challenge rating and make sure that you don't go above 1/4. Most of those are 0 at the very top, though, and I have it by number.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, it doesn't say that.
What?
A rabbit.
Just a straight rabbit?
I don't know, like a really cool rabbit.
I'm going to assume it's a 0, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's a 0. A giant rabbit's a half, so yeah. My face.
Yeah, her face is
I'm
all
going
squished
to
between those.
do a deer. That's a 0 challenge rating.
Don't do a deer.
You watch
God,
me
I'm
turn
not the
into
only
a.
one.
You watch me turn into a deer.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. I'd pet. Pet the deer.
You get the intelligence of it, don't you?
No.
Deer bites hand.
That would be if you were polymorph. You are still you, you're just changing your outward appearance.
Can I talk though? Like, would they be able to understand me? If they had talk with animals, would they be able to?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna change back. There's no reason for me to be here. So I've never asked this before. Do druids turn back naked?
No.
Okay.
Because it is a magic ability. So they morph their clothing into their new shape. You know, if you just silenced it, it would.
Nah.
It can't silence itself.
Why the hell not?
Because they haven't mastered that yet. Actually, it can, if you tell it what time you want it to be silenced.
After, I don't know, about 10 trees, I give up and I just walk.
So you do this to every single tree as you walk by.
Yeah. Yes, we saw. Welcome. That was why my phone went.
Because they posted in the whatever one.
I was gonna push the baby into babies.
Push the baby into babies? You need to add more baby pictures. Should have added the ones I sent you the other day.
How much does that add on to our trip, though?
For you to stop the first, 10 trees? 10 minutes.
Though I don't know why I decided to do it that way. I have speak with plants and animals, but...
Well, I mean, you weren't actually trying to speak with plants and animals.
No, I was just trying to see if someone was home.
Is somebody home?
Is anybody
in there?
Keep Laurel
I'm just
pops
strolling
out.
along.
Well, that'd be terrifying.
So, how many siblings do you have?
I don't know.
See, we all kind of just lived together. I mean, we had separate houses, but it was kind of just a lot of us.
I'm imagining, the rabbit people from Don't Starve. You know how the pigs are? All their little houses? like close together.
Oh.
It's like that, but underground. Rabbit people.
We had like a little, like, area, community.
Yeah.
We tried to keep away from some of the rest of the Feywild because if some of the kits would get too close to the edge of our land, they would get tricked by the Fey, and it was just not good.
Would they eat them?
I mean, often they disappeared and didn't come back, so...
Do you think they ate them?
I have no idea. That thought never occurred to me,
sometimes-
but now I'm concerned.
Well, what else would they do?
I don't know. I mean, what kind of things do they make deals for?
Food?
Food? Somebody to do things for them? Somebody to just... not so much torture, but...
They could be using
yeah,
them.
terrorize without really...
They could be using them.
Yeah, they could.
Maybe they
Internally
use them...
wanting to go to the Feywild and rip things apart.
Why did you come here?
Part of the Feywild, I think it was dying. And so our parents were really worried, and so...
Oh yeah, my home died too.
Yeah?
Yeah, these weird things kept coming up from the ground.
Ooh. Ours was just like... It was really weird. It was like the trees and everything were like losing their color.
Yeah, that happened for a while. I stayed for some time to collect seeds.
I wonder if that would... like, what was happening at my home was just...
Isn't the
in the
Feywild
beginning
on like
stages.
just a different like plane entirely?
Yeah.
How could they be affecting each other?
What do you mean?
How could the same thing be happening in both places?
I don't know.
All I know is those things were creepy.
See, I didn't see anything come up out of the ground or anything, right? It was just that
Probably
everything
didn't-
was kind of
you
losing
probably
its
didn't stay long
vibrance. Yeah. Our parents were kind of like, we love you, but go.
Lots of people died.
Really?
Yeah. But that's okay. Some of them I can bring back.
That's super handy. Wait, is it like a necromancy type thing?
No.
Or like a rebirth type thing?
Well, neither really.
Interesting. Do you just plant a new seed of them?
Kind of. When we come of age, So we're born with a seed inside of us. And then when we come of age, it sprouts. And then once it sprouts, it's our responsibility to take care of it until we find a place to plant it. And then once we plant it, if we've taken care of it, it immediately grows to our size so that we're able to live inside of it. And then it steadily grows. And then once it's fully grown, we step in the tree and we never leave.
Do you become part of the tree or just... Oh, okay.
Live forever.
It's like the tree is our other half. And then, if we decide to spend the rest of our lives with somebody who isn't an arbor, or even if they are an arbor, they can join us in our tree.
Can they leave? Or...
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, before we become one, it's more like they can enter and stay when they die.
Oh.
When they would die. It's an interesting existence. You don't really have consciousness as a tree, though. Well, I mean, I guess that's what other people say, though. I mean, you can speak with each other as long as you know how to do it, but you don't really have eyes. Nice, I don't think so.
I don't know. The tree that I spoke with, like, but it was like a guy came out of the tree.
Came out of the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Like stepped out of the tree?
Yeah.
What did he look like?
I don't remember exactly.
He looks like a fey guy.
I don't know. He gave me the ability to do magic. After I ate the fruit. Then I felt kind of bad after I ate the fruit, and then all of a sudden the guy comes out of the tree, and I'm like, ah!
Yeah, sometimes when people live in trees, it's like eating them.
I mean, he didn't specify that that's what it was, but okay.
Only if he was an arbor.
Oh, okay.
Well, your child is a cat, but also you ate his seed.
I'm scared.
Whilst we've been talking, how much time has passed?
I guys have gotten most of a day of travel. Sun's starting to set kind of on the horizon.
What's your goal in all this?
Well, especially after hearing how things got for your people, definitely finding my family a new place to go.
Oh, I'm
That's
doing
kind
the
of why
same.
they set us all out, because they were like, you know, then we could each find our own place and hopefully find somewhere for the rest of us to join us.
Oh, I'm kind of looking for the same thing.
Cool. Well, I mean, if the Feywild was home for us both, then maybe...
I'm wondering if that thing is like a disease, though. It only started in part of the island and then it spread.
Yeah.
I wonder if it stopped spreading and it didn't spread to the mainland just because it hadn't been long enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back there. I miss it, but I don't want to see it like that.
Yeah.
All smelly and gross. Worse than my cousin. It's getting kind of dark.
Yeah, we should probably set up camp for the night.
Alright.
I'd imagine we're not close to a town or anything.
Is there a tree nearby?
There are some trees nearby. They are smaller trees.
Not big enough for me to sleep in the branches.
Probably not. Could sure as hell try.
Okay, I climb up into the tree and try to get nestled in the branches.
The climb, motherfucker.
Think you're just gonna climb this
yes.
tree?
Apparently.
Acrobatics or just dex?
Acrobatics.
8.
You kind of try to scramble up this tree, and you're like, nope. You just kind of slide back down all the way to your ass. She's kind of sitting down on her butt, looking up a tree.
Well, I guess that's not gonna happen. I'm just kind of looking around. Well, I guess it's to bed. I'm gonna just lay on the ground. Like, stiff as a board, though. Although, I don't have to sleep. But I'm, like, laying on the ground, stiff as a board. Toes pointed out, too. So, like, very purposefully, it's like...
I will just grab my bedroll and curl up on that. I want to do alarm, though. So that...
So you set up an alarm around you?
Yeah. Just says no larger than a 20-foot cube.
Just doing about the
Yeah, I just do like a little...
Okay.
What is that thing you have?
What?
That. I'm looking at the bedroll.
Just a bed? Something to sleep on?
That's weird. As I lay there very
Honestly,
awkwardly.
she is, like, definitely not equipped for adventuring. She's got, like, a bag, and that's it. And it's not even, like, a big bag. It's, like, a pouch.
Do you keep any food with you or anything?
No. I've never really done this before. I've never been outside the island.
I probably should have grabbed you some things in town before we left. That's okay. I'll share. Do you need any food?
No.
Okay.
I ate vegetables.
Alright.
I can get sustenance from water and the sun as well. Right?
Don't you have good berry? I thought you said you got it.
Yeah, with my level 20.
You don't have good berry?
No. Wait, did I? Maybe I did.
Good thing is with a long rest, you can reset your spells.
Oh yeah, I have good berry.
Because you're going to starve.
Well, I have good berry. I ate vegetables. I'm fine.
Where are you going to get any of them?
No, I just ate vegetables. I'm
How
not going to starve in a day.
Do you know when the next time we're going to come across the town is?
No, but I have good berry.
That's my point. You need a good berry to survive.
A singular good berry. you got me.
I mean, one is like a meal, isn't it?
Yeah. One is enough sustenance for a day.
Does it just make one good berry?
10.
10.
But they don't. I don't think they last more than 24 hours. But it's a cantrip, isn't it?
No, it is
It's
not.
level 1.
It's a level 1.
But we long resting, so.
So, I'm gonna settle down for the night. What are your guys' passives?
Passive is 15.
Excuse me. 14 perception, 16 wisdom, 14 insight. Huh?
I did perception.
You didn't specify.
So, you guys start getting like roused kind of in the middle of the night. You hear some kind of whispers. One person's talking kind of loud. You were out. God damn it. Moving in the night is ridiculous.
I'm gonna sit up.
Yeah.
Who's there? I say it really loud.
Roll an insight check.
Kind of giving
rolling
away
that
the
'cause it was
element of
very tough.
surprise.
Did you say insight?
Mm-hmm.
18.
You recognize that voice. Sounds a little different when she's not hitting on you, but you do recognize the voice.
Why are you out here?
Did you hear some like I think she kind of stumbles forward. I was on my way to the other town.
Seems like you're following me. Can I do an insight check? 11.
She seems to be being honest.
We did not. I don't know how to make a fire. I assume you did not make a fire.
No.
Because you did not say you made a fire.
Which is very dark. There's definitely not a full moon, so there's not much light coming off the moon. Either of the moons.
I don't even think I have. Yeah, I don't have any special kind of vision. It's not where I'm trying to go.
I have a tinderbox.
Too bad you don't have any timber.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. You know what it does, right?
Is it a roll to attack? Or is it a DC to save?
No, it's a DC.
So I'm gonna have you roll to get the spell near enough. Because it's pretty dark, so you're kind of shooting in the dark.
Well, and it's a 20-foot cube.
So roll.
Within range. Do you want me to add a modifier?
What's the roll?
14.
That's close enough to get a 20-foot cube near her.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. I'll do violet. Any creature in the area, when the spell is cast, is also outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll.
What's the save?
14.
Okay, she does not save, so she is outlined in light.
I'm gonna just walk over to her.
I do not say.
Huh?
Oh, were you doing
She's
it
further
like
away,
all
so
over?
you're-
Oh, okay.
Well, that and you could see it because
No.
it's just she's lit up.
No, that's not what they were rolling for. They were rolling to see if they were outlined.
Oh, okay. What did you roll?
You're make me math again?
Yeah.
13.
Then you
Yes.
don't save, so you're outlined as well.
They wouldn't be within the area. They were over
Oh,
here.
oh.
She's over there.
I see what you're saying.
That's why.
I don't know why I said that. Like, he's the DM. He knows. I just walk right over to her. Are you following me?
You already asked that.
I know, but I don't believe you. I mean, you seem to be telling the truth.
So then, why don't you believe
Wait, who
me?
are you talking to?
I wasn't talking to anybody.
No, yeah, you definitely were.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
We could hear you.
Talking to myself does not mean there was somebody here.
I'm just going to say, generally speaking, I'm going to ask if there are any animals around. Are there any animals around here? Does it sound like English to them? Would it be? Am I speaking in common? I don't think so.
Let's see. What is a nocturnal creature? The one table I didn't create. Would help if I actually knew what nocturnal animals were, though.
Owls, raccoons.
I'd say there's probably at least an owl nearby.
Can I ask a favor? How many people do you see? Aside from me and the rabbit. Since they can see in the dark.
Right.
Is it a cast or is it just a ability?
It's just one of my traits.
Yeah, it's intelligence is a movie or phone. I would say you know that owls aren't super intelligent, so asking an owl to math is probably not going to work in your favor. So think about what you want, what information you want, and a better way you could ask an owl that can't count.
Is there someone other than her?
Looks directly at the rabbit.
Other than the rabbit.
Turns his head and looks kind of off in the shadows.
Can I cast fairy fire again?
If you have the spell slot for it.
Well, I don't think this is concentration. It is concentration. So that means she would no longer be...
Lit up, unless you recast the spell that would have her and the other direction in the radius.
I'm going to
She
try to
fails again.
cast fairy fire. Oh, wait, no. Can you get close to him? Close to whatever it is?
He flies off a little bit.
Am I able to discern where the owl went?
Roll a perception check.
Stop doing that. Oh my god, please.
Are you using the stone dice?
Yeah, it bounces a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yeah, you know about where the owl's at.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast it as close as I can to the owl,
Okay.
but still keeping her within the 20-foot radius.
Roll an intelligence check.
I know that face.
Was it a 1?
Where's your 5? Plus 4 was a 9. Was being so smart too.
They so weird.
Roll a percentage dice.
1 or like
The
both?
set.
44%.
I'd say with the 9, you get close enough to catch her on the very edge of Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So she does disappear. You still kind of know about where she's at, though. But you see another figure lit up.
Who are you? I'm gonna walk right up to the figure. Maybe a foot away.
How far from me are they?
Let's say probably about 25 feet.
Also, I think that with my character trait, I think they can communicate back to me.
Elves? Yes.
Yeah, like he can speak to me. Well, I guess like he can't speak, but we understand.
You
each
can
other.
understand what he's saying, but you have to ask him a question like that more than look at the direction of the person. Again, small IQ.
Do you not know how to talk? I'm gonna smell him.
Okay, you sniff.
Any distinct scent?
Full perception.
Wait, I think it's 4. Yeah, 20.
He smells like a creature. Not really like an identifiable scent. Just a
More
creature.
like, well, I could tell where his head is.
Mhm.
I'm gonna touch his head.
Feels like a head.
I'm gonna like feel the ears.
The ears are ever so slightly pointed.
What is your obsession with ears?
Are you an elf or a half elf? How tall?
At least a foot taller than you.
You're tall enough that it's hard to tell. I'm gonna like run my hands down and touch the chest to see if it's a girl or a guy.
Roll an investigation check.
I love D&D.
20.
Well, they're not really like boob-like. They're not really soft. They're kind of more firm. But I mean, you haven't felt a lot of boobs, so like you're not entirely sure. These could just be really small boobs.
So either you answer if you're a boy or a girl, or I go south. They just blink up with them.
I'm like, Eulie, can you not?
I start going south.
Roll a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Did the gal ever tell us her name?
We never asked. 21.
I knew that was gonna be the.
Hand starts to grab around your wrists to stop you, and you pull your hands out just before their grip can fully close.
Do they have man hands? Like big hands?
They are bigger hands than yours.
I think you're a boy. Because your boobs aren't really all that squishy. Although I haven't really felt many boobs. I feel like my boobs feel different
Aren't
than
your
others.
boobs huge?
Yeah, they're massive. They're pretty fucking big.
She's like a fucking anime character.
Yeah, essentially.
Waifu.
You know, wait. Do you only know how to whisper? Because you were whispering earlier. Or are you just enjoying my investigation? I'm gonna do an insight check.
Enjoying the
Oh
investigation.
my god. 12.
You heard a slight noise of amusement. That's about all you got. They're not trying to murder you, so I mean, you don't really know whether or not they can really talk.
I don't even know if you can make sound. I'm gonna pick up the arm and bite it.
Roll for attack. That'd be a strength check.
I'm like, why don't
17.
you just talk to us?
You do bite. You taste yummy, yummy flesh. What's your unarmed strike?
I don't bite hard.
Yummy, yummy flesh.
4.
Okay. Ow!
You do speak!
Shakes you off.
I'm gonna cast,
Could have avoided that if you'd have just said something in the beginning.
fuck, where is it?
But then maybe she was right. You were
I'm gonna
doing
cast
the
Healing
investigation.
Which will heal them entirely because it's 1d4 plus 4. Yeah, because I'm a good person.
I bit you, but sorry.
I just wanted to see if they made noise. Well, I'm gonna go sleep now. Don't go anywhere, though. You guys could come sleep by us.
Why are you trying to go in the middle of the night? Are you running from something?
Yeah, what's your name,
rob
anyways?
the owner of the bar?
And I look in the girl's direction. What's your name, anyway?
Roll perception check.
Uh-oh.
11.
You don't really hear anything from where she was sitting. You're not really sure where she's at now.
Oh, I'm tired of this game. You, sir, your boobies felt nice. Your flesh kind of tasted okay. You got nice man hands.
Like a review of him.
I think you're either a half-elf or an elf. Really, I think you're an elf, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not an expert on pointy ears. After all, I have leaves for ears. So anyways, I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm kind of tired. So, have a good night. I'm gonna go lay back down.
Okay.
Am I able to take a short rest?
You've taken a short rest.
Okay.
Oh
wait, how do I do this?
Didn't she still have fairy fire on her though?
No.
Oh.
I
When she
barely
recast it, she saved.
I barely
Okay.
didn't catch it. How do I take a rest?
Top.
Oh, I found it.
So what we got was short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you were able to achieve at this point.
I don't know if that clears any spells or anything.
I think it has to be a long rest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So
Let's say certain classes get certain things at short rests, but you guys don't have anything at level 3.
No, I think I had something. Might be my...
I mean, I didn't
wild
have
shape.
any damage, so.
So you go sleep?
I don't know, I guess just like, I guess if you guys really need to leave in the middle of the night, then have a good trip.
Do you go back to bed too?
Maybe not fully to bed. I'm gonna kind of continue to keep an eye on things. Will I have to recast my alarm?
Yes.
Okay. Then
It does dispel once it's triggered.
Okay. Do they, like, take off? I'm just gonna kind of stay awake a little bit longer to just make sure that they have moseyed on by.
Roll a perception check.
I was gonna say, because
Yeah,
now
I
that
didn't
I'm
think
asleep...
that
Sleep
they were
the
going to.
concentration spell ends.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20.
You definitely know he didn't leave. He moved, but he did not leave.
Okay.
You still very much know he's around them.
Grapey.
You can tell she's not too terribly far away. You can't quite pinpoint where she is, but you know she's somewhere around here too.
Okay. Yeah, as long as I know that they're still there, I'm gonna stay awake and I might make it look like maybe I'm
So you,
sleeping
like,
or
lay down
something.
and
Yeah,
fall asleep?
but I am definitely wide awake, like waiting for anything.
Do you recast the spell?
Yeah, I did. Or
Okay. Oh, after a while, after maybe like 20 minutes of you going still, you can hear some very quiet whispering. You can't make out what's being said.
okay.
After a little bit, she's like, I tried to get one of them in my room. It didn't work. You hear sneer, well then apparently your skills aren't very good then, are they? Find a way to get rid of the magic. She's like, I'm not a caster!
I'm like, yo.
Wait, do I need to roll to see if they wake me up?
No, I think with your passive, that's high enough that if
Okay.
someone is shaking you, you wake up.
They didn't leave. I whisper. I'm like, and they're planning something. I don't know. She was supposed to be trying to get us into her room.
Why?
I have no idea.
Why did you want us in your room?
I should have just left you asleep.
Like you made it seem like it was for, you know, the love making, but I think that was a lie. You could be honest.
Can I tell about how far away they are, or like if I fire an arrow into the night?
Well,
Do you have the things to make a fire?
Except for the sticks that you
I have
gathered in the light.
What? Sticks that we gathered in the
You
Would
should
it
have
hurt
gathered
me
it.
to break
Oh.
off a twig? Probably not.
Yes.
It would hurt me?
Yes.
Okay.
You would take damage for that one.
Would it grow back
I have a
though?
torch.
Eventually, you have to roll to make.
Can't I use that? I have 10 torches.
Will you put on some light but keep it away from me?
Yes.
I'm a little scared of fire. I've been burned by you before. What movie?
Enchanted Christmas.
Mm, yeah.
Oh.
I've been burned by you before.
You haven't watched it enough times to immediately know what it's from. I have.
It's not something one of my children is obsessed with.
That's not your child? Oh wait, you don't have a mommy fixation, my bad. Roll a perception check.
Who?
Me?
Yeah.
16.
I'd say you know enough that you could probably shoot in the area and just, instead of rolling with disadvantage, I'll have you subtract 3 from your roll.
Okay.
Ow! I broke my jaw yawning. Stream, I apologize in advance.
Remember the time that you got, like, what's it, Cheez-Its? Like, everywhere?
Uh-huh.
It was beautiful.
There's a clip of it
I'm pretty
somewhere.
sure that there was one point, I think we hadn't quite gone live yet, that I was trying to open the top of Bag of Chips and I blew out the bottom too.
So
Messes.
you said take 3 away from it,
Yep.
yes? So 17.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And then, after you roll your damage, roll a percentage die for me.
Okay. Sorry. I was like trying to process what you said and what my dice roll was. So 9, wait. Yeah, 9 damage.
Okay.
And then you said percentage. No. Could you grab him? Thank you.
Above a 50 hits him, below a 50 hits her.
I hit her then. Hope I got you in the ass.
Arrow makes
you
a sound,
bitch.
right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you definitely
I
hear
feel like
the
it.
thump.
Thump.
And you do hear her go, ow!
Are you stomping your little rabbit foot?
No.
What'd you just do?
I shot an arrow at them.
Why?
Because they're being a pain in my ass, so I might as well be a pain in theirs.
So
You
hurt
did
them?
hit my ass!
What did I hit?
My side?
Well, why are you out here being sneaky and weird?
I'm not. You're being sneaky and weird. Shot me
Bullshit.
with an arrow.
I heard you guys talking. He's saying we were supposed to get into your room. We didn't, which apparently fucked up your plan, so now you're following us around.
I wanted a threesome with magical creatures, okay?
I don't really believe that.
Insight check. God, fuck me, fucker. 12. Cock that bitch.
Yeah, now that you really think about it, she was really, like, hitting the sex joke, so maybe she really did just want to fuck you.
So, then why do you have your dude friend out here?
He likes to watch.
It's really dark.
We're not somewhere we can have sex yet. It's the middle of nowhere.
So?
It's just a little... You're really that desperate? There's no other magical creatures that come through town?
Arbors do it.
Not bunnies.
Arbors do it in the open all the time.
What's an arbor?
Me.
I thought you were a nymph.
Yeah.
Nymphomaniac.
I'm an arbor nymph.
Okay.
We're not going to have sex, so you can go home now.
Well, it's too dark to find my way home.
Okay, my guy. What do you want with us? You need magic?
I'll fire another arrow.
I just like watching her fuck people.
Insight check on that one.
Wow, he was so sarcastic too.
18.
Yeah, no, he's totally lying.
I don't know what's worse, the creepy story that you're trying to get away with, or what you're actually planning.
I don't think you know what he's actually planning.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta work on what you divulge.
So lovely.
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, they didn't tell us their plan. How would we know? So far, the plan is apparently to sleep with us. If you want to sleep with us, just come lay down. I mean, it's late. We're tired.
Okay, fine.
Okay, come here.
She comes over, steps into the alarm, your alarm sounds. She gets closer. She definitely has an arrow, like, sticking out of the back, like...
And, like, I've pulled my hand axe out, at, like, when she comes closer.
When she gets close enough, I'm going to pull the arrow out of her and use healing word.
Just
Roll a medicine check.
Me? 19 plus.
Okay. You successfully pull
bleeds out.
You successfully pull the arrow out without, like, getting it stuck in a rib or something.
Mm-hmm.
See, if I'd have pulled it out.
I heal
What
for
did
7.
you need?
I think I'm healing the enemy.
Yeah.
She's awkwardly lays down.
I'm gonna spoon her.
The thing is, this is totally in character, too. That's
I know.
That's the worst part.
Right.
How's that? Am I snuggling you well enough?
Yeah, it's great.
Can I be the little spoon?
Sure.
I'm gonna crawl in front of her and pull her arm around me.
I'm just like sitting on my bedroll with my hand axe, like,
You know,
try something. I dare you.
you've outed yourself a little bit. I think you're uncomfortable. Can I insight check her? Can I, like, have advantage since I've really made her awkward? That'd be cool.
Sure.
I like how I asked for advantage and he gave it to me. He's great, because if you have a good argument, he'll let you do it. It doesn't help that I'm his wife.
I was like, you're also sleeping with the DM, so.
She needs to wear that shirt. I mean, when you come up with
20.
the things...
20.
She definitely hella uncomfortable with this whole snuggle thing right now.
So, if you can't handle snuggling me, I'm gonna wiggle my butt against her. Why should I believe that you wanted to do the thing?
Ask your bunny friend. Sex and snuggles don't always go together.
I'm gonna roll over and kiss her.
She definitely panic freezes.
Well, if you can't even kiss me, how can we do the thing?
You kind of kissed me out of the blue.
Well, if you wanted
That's
it
a
so
shitty
bad.
excuse.
The rabbit shot me! Like 10 minutes ago!
Because you're being sketchy. You're still being sketchy.
You shot me and you're wielding an axe in my face!
Hey, she can see in the dark.
It's not in your face.
I'm in your
It's
face.
in my hand. I can put it in your face if you'd like.
Don't, then it's by my face. Do you want another kiss?
Sure.
I'm an insight checker.
Go for it.
Oh, no. You guys cannot see it, but I can.
18.
She's doing a pretty good job of holding the facade that she wants you to kiss her again. She doesn't seem to really want you to kiss her again, though.
You're lying.
Just go to sleep.
I thought you wanted to have sex.
I told you I don't do that in the middle of the open.
What
People
about
can
you?
see us.
Do you do it in the middle? You see how dark it is? The only one that's gonna see us is Frederick the owl. Sorry, dude. I hope you like your name.
I was just about to go, you named it.
Does that mean yes?
It means you named me? That's not my name.
What is your name?
That's not my name. I hate that song
That's
so
not
fucking
my
much.
name. My name is Ting Ting.
It makes
Ting
me
Ting?
stabby.
That's what their name is, right? The Ting Tang.
I don't know, something like that.
I don't know.
Ting Tings. His name
Oh,
is Ting
yes.
Ting.
Sorry, Ting Ting. Next time I'll ask. Well, now I know, so I guess next time I don't have to ask.
He's only half awake.
Ting Ting, can you help me find him again? I mean, you could, like, grab my shoulder and take me over there.
He latches onto your antler and just pulling you.
I'll just go with him. It's not an antler, it's a twig, by the way. No, I'm just, like, clarifying for stream.
It's stuck to your head.
But it's
It
still
Looks
a twig.
like an antler.
It is an
but
antler
is
made out of twig.
Wood.
Fair.
You have wood.
Lots of wood. Guide you over to where he's at.
Do you want a kiss?
I thought his deal was just wanting to watch. Supposedly.
Sure.
Stay on my tippy toes and I'm gonna kiss him.
Roll to kiss.
Boy, roll.
Roll 20.
Roll to smooch.
18.
You successfully find his lips.
I give him a real good kiss.
He kisses you back.
Oh, you kissed me back.
Wasn't that the point of offering me a kiss?
You know, I've kissed you and I don't even know what you look like. What is happening here? What do you want from us?
I mean, I'm kind of trying to figure out what you want from me.
To know what you want from me.
Well, you just came over here and you kissed me.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know why I kissed
And
you.
you did grope me earlier. And give me a review on how much you liked my appearance, from what you could tell.
I wasn't saying I liked it. Well, maybe your boobies.
They're not boobies.
I'm gonna feel his,
I mean,
like,
really.
I'm gonna feel his stomach. Washboard abs?
No. Definitely not completely soft and flabby, though.
These feel nice too.
Are you going to go back to rating my body?
Are you going to tell me what you want?
Well, if you're going to rate my body, I want you to give me a full proper rating.
You tried to stop me earlier. So you're going to tell me what you want? What you really, really want?
I already told you what I wanted.
No. You didn't. You lied. You're a liar. You know what?
I'm a liar.
I'm just leaving. I start walking down the road. In the dark.
I mean, she didn't have
Ting
anything
ting,
with
lead
us.
me, please.
She's going to say, I'm going to make you roll to find the road. Ting ting leads you by your antler to the road. You were not walking on the road. You were walking down the middle of the area, not the road.
Thank you, Ting Ting.
Ooh.
Did the other gal just like stay there after
just,
she
like,
left?
sitting there like, what the fuck is happening?
Sorry I left you, Snuggle Buddy, but I'm mad at this man I kissed. Hey, what's your name, man I kissed?
I mean, you just walked away from me. Why would I tell you anything?
Like he's gonna give you his real name anyway. Pretty sure these two are criminals.
That's just rude.
I know you're not out here to have a
Why won't
faith-filled threesome.
I don't understand. Why won't you just tell us?
I did. You didn't believe me. Not my problem.
What did you hear that they wanted?
They were talking about how he said that she was supposed to get at least one of us into her room, and she didn't, and so then
Then they made the mistake of waking you up.
yes.
I'm gonna help my friend really quick. He also said, lift this magic or something.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
You wanted to get rid of my alarm spell.
What alarm spell?
Man, you're dumb. You literally heard it.
Does it only do
think
it
it's
to
like a
me?
chirp in your brain.
Oh.
Yeah.
A mental alert you with a ping in your mind if you are within 1 mile of the work area. This ping will awaken you if you are asleep. So it's a ping in their brain.
Never mind then. At this point, is the sun coming up?
The horizon's starting to lighten.
I'm just walking.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my bedroll. Glare at Lady laying on the ground.
In my fucking sleep.
And follow.
Ting ting, serenade me. Please.
This poor owl.
Ooh. Ooh.
Beautiful song. Thank you for your help tonight.
Ooh.
I hope you find many mice.
He perches on your antler. The stick is now my home.
Okay, what kind of owl is this? Is it like one of the little cute ones, or is this like some barn owl?
Somewhere kind of in between.
Okay.
Fucking
Is he like, is he perching on one or like kind of in the middle?
On one. So your head's kind of...
Please don't poop on me.
Ooh.
Which is...
Rude.
But also a reasonable request.
You just feel the owl's head turn to look at you. Like full, like... The sun starts coming up now.
I'm paying very close attention to whether or not they are following.
Oh, such a
That was incredibly caught. Please stop. Oh my god.
Drop the balls down.
No.
For a second you said drop your balls down, and I was like...
Did you say perception?
Yes.
22.
They seem to have stayed completely where they were.
Are we to the woods yet?
No.
No.
You can't.
How
even see
long do we have to go?
it.
Like another day, 2, 3?
Well, it took you about a week to get from the woods to the mountains.
Fuck me.
It took you more than a week to get from the mountains to the town.
Maybe we should have asked her where the nearest woods were. It's a ways.
How fast can a deer run?
Went so far away. Such a concentration.
I have to do math.
Math is the worst part of D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say DMing, but no, I'm like, no, we got a math too. It's I've got that song stuck in my head.
Which one?
Run so far away. I mean, I don't even know all the lyrics, but I'm like,
You can go 3 times as fast as a deer, but you'll leave the rabbit behind.
Rabbit can't ride on me? How much do you weigh?
not very much.
I would say they could, but not for too terribly long. How long does your
1 hour.
So you could get a decent amount of if you wanted to.
Okay, so as DM, is it worth it if I have to keep stopping to take a short rest? We'd still be traveling faster, right?
You'd be traveling faster, but you can only do it 3 times.
Twice.
You can only
And
do it
then I
twice.
have to take a short rest.
So a short rest is about an hour, so you could get a little further.
Right.
But just remember that you're more likely to be prone to exhaustion, especially because you did not get a full night's rest. And you didn't actually because you don't meditate, do you?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't choose to meditate. So technically you would have to get a full 8 hours of sleep.
Because I think all druids can do that.
I would be down for like another rest though, because I didn't sleep worth shit because I was too busy trying to make sure that.
How would you feel about taking a long rest, and then I can get us there faster?
That works.
I'm set up to take a nap.
Okay. So then there's
Wait,
small-
if you meditate, is it a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I
you
will
still
meditate.
How long do you wait to have this conversation?
I'd say the sun has mostly risen.
So like an hour or so. Okay, yeah. I'd say that if you finish your 4-hour meditation, you'd be able to get the rest of your sleep.
Okay.
Word.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, clicked out of it. Damn.
I'm the one that has the masters masters thing.
Oh yeah.
I can have as many characters as I want.
I can have characters, but I can't do like the sharing thing that you can.
But I can enable anyone sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, because my having the Fey Wanderer allows you guys to see it.
And use it.
Okay. So I would say in this over the span of the next 3.5 days, you'd be able to continue to travel like this, and get your full sleeps at night, and be able to make it there within 3.5 days.
I am using good berries as
Your meal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How long does Ting Ting stay with us?
When you wake up from that first rest, He goes up to one of the trees and
Bye, Ting Ting. I'll miss you. Are owls omnivores?
yes.
I'm gonna leave a good berry.
Or are they just carnivores?
No, I think they're carnivores. I only know because I dissected a rat
Owl.
pellet in school. What strange questions you ask while playing D&D.
Yeah, right.
Just to give an owl a berry. It's in character, though.
True.
Most of them are straight carnivores. But I would say as a good berry, I would say that it would eat magical food.
It can make do.
Okay. Can I show you my pretty little...
Yes. I should need to take a break.
What?
I need some noodles.
Alright, we shall return. Do we have music on this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember. Alright, we be back.
So after 3.5 days of deer mojo.
Yeah, you're riding on my back.
Forgot, yeah.
Can I be pink when I'm a deer?
Okay.
Sweet. And can my antler... Wait, no, I guess I would be a doe, huh?
I mean, if you want to be a boy,
Wait. So, if you shapeshift, can you change gender? And if so, if I was a buck, would I have a dong?
Yes and yes.
Nice. Nice cock. No. Okay, I'm a doe, though. I'm a cute little doe. But, like, not a little doe, because then Thumper over here couldn't ride on me.
I love you and hate you all at the same
The
time.
sad thing is that can't be an in-game joke, because Thumper's not a thing in D&D world.
That's true.
Unless you're just making a joke about that you make a thumping noise, which we
Yeah.
could do. You can make that work.
Okay, after 3 days.
You start, at the end of the 3rd day, you crest up and you can see, it's still about a half day's journey in doe pace.
That's it.
But you can see a forest.
I break out
I'm like, oh god.
You still have to take your rest in the middle, but you do get there about midday.
running. Nice. I'm checking it out. Good soup. I'm checking out the forest. Smelling the ground. Touching the trees.
Are you still a doe?
No. I changed back from that. Could you imagine? Just this doe rubbing her nose on the fucking ground. I'm like smelling everything, feeling the trees. I say to
She's feeling the trees.
I say to one of the trees, "What's it like here? How's the health of your forest?"
I'm choking on my own spit.
Oh, hey man. Forest is forest, man.
Forest is a forest, man.
You got these cool mushrooms to grow here.
Mushrooms, you say?
Best things ever. Look, they're all over me. They're my friends.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the mushrooms. Do you mind if I take some?
Definitely drug mushrooms.
I'm gonna take them anyways.
Oh, no, man. Sharon's caring, man.
Oh, okay.
Have some.
Stooner tree.
Shroomin' tree. So you gather your
Does this
shrooms.
seem like a suitable place?
It's fine. It does seem to be trafficked, though.
No, it's not good enough. That's what I say. No! It is not good enough!
Dude, it just took us.
I don't care! You don't understand how important this is.
Are you trying to find a place for your seed? That sounded terrible, but it's what it is!
How many did you say I ended up getting? I think I put them in here.
It was over 100. I need to re-roll the number, though.
Was it too many?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Don't you ever double cross me. Don't you ever tell anyone else.
Okay.
I'll kill you
Okay.
if you endanger me or this satchel. And the satchel is like, it's a little bag. It's like a little leather bag, and it's got like some vines growing out of it. The strap is a vine, I believe. So I open it, and I let you look inside, and there are a bunch of seeds in there.
Are they like all different kinds?
They all look different.
Okay.
All different kinds, different levels of sprouted. Like there's some that are like the creepy vine plants spilling out. There's some that are just a little bit baby. Like just busting out of the bean, kind of tiny.
These are my family. People from my forest. When they die, when somebody dies, they're really only losing half of their body. So if you collect the seed fast enough and you replant it, it's possible for them to come back to life.
Maybe we should look a little further then to find something better.
I would like a place more like home. It was untouched by people, essentially. There were a lot of us there, but we very much lived with nature. No lights. When it was nighttime, it was nighttime.
Are we near the furbolgs that I was hanging out with?
That was about a week's journey.
Okay. I'm just trying to think who I could find out
I have an idea.
where a good place to go would be.
What if we just solved the problem?
What do you mean?
If we kicked the ass of those shrimpy little things and those big dudes, maybe the land will go back to normal.
I don't know. Like, do you know what they were?
No, we need to figure it out, but I don't know what to do or where to go. I don't know anything about this world. I only ever journeyed to the shore occasionally. Even the old man at the tavern had to give me money because I didn't have any. That's why I don't know how to use it.
Would I know, like, what a library and that kind of stuff would be? Like, would I know to look for that?
Oh no, you were in Feywild, not... That is one squeaky ass chair.
Yeah, no, and I don't sit still, which is why this is a bad chair for me.
I mean, if you want to switch chairs, you can.
I would say probably not.
Okay.
I would say for the most part, I feel like the only resource you would have had would have been word of mouth.
Okay.
And with that, I don't know how much you would trust it, just because growing up in the Feywild, double talk, all that stuff.
I am going to ask a bird. Where's the nearest town?
Insert chirp noises.
Okay.
I cannot. There you go. Essentially. Right over there.
Like close by? Okay. Let's go to that town.
Okay.
This is the town you came to.
That I came to the first time?
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be a little weird here.
Why?
Because we look different.
Okay.
Like, the last time I was here, people were very weird, staring very hard.
Walk into town.
Okay. So there's your town. People are very much, like, giving these strange-looking creatures into entering their town kind of a wide berth.
But I'm kind of sexy.
You're still weird-looking. You're still fucking, like, bubblegum
Yeah,
pink.
but, like, really sexy.
Oh, no, there are people that are staring at you and very clearly have dirty things on their mind. But they're giving you a little bit of an extra berth.
Excuse me, to some random person. Do you know how we could find information on creepy things? Like little creepy monsters.
I mean, you could try the tavern. Lots of stories get told there. There's a small collection of stories in the library.
Wonderful. What's a library?
Place with books.
Oh, I'm not good at reading.
Okay.
Can you read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Team building.
Hi, Dan.
Thanks, person.
Yeah.
Here,
Why did you
for
talk
your
to
help,
me?
I give them a piece of gold.
How many of those do you have?
Puts it back in your palm and closes your hand. Honey, this is way more than, like, the most basic amount of information. If you give away money like this, you're going to be broke.
Well, I have
Shh.
25 pieces.
You need this. And then just, like, walk away.
You don't want any money?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, have a nice day.
They're all creeped out by the.
Money's no good here.
I'm going to the tavern.
I will.
I step in.
along.
I have arrived.
Very subtle.
I'm gonna walk right up to the bar. Excuse me.
30 seconds.
And I have you ever had to put your boobs on the table because they're like real heavy? I do that, but really secretly, because I don't want anybody to know that I just put my boobs on the bar on purpose. Because my back be hurting bad.
This female dwarf turns around. What can I do you for?
We're looking for information on these creepy little things that took over my island.
Would anybody know anything about, where would you find out information about creatures?
Do I know they're called demons?
Roll a history check.
Historia. 17.
Yeah, and between kind of what you saw and you've heard at least someone call them a demon. You ask who would know creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about monsters, you probably want to talk to the travelers. Roughneck bunch, Zach, weapons all around.
Do you know anything about demons?
I know enough to stay the hell away from them.
Do you know how to kill them?
Again, know enough to stay away from them.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't
Adventurers. Over there.
You're kind of rude, and I walk away.
You see, as you start to walk away, little eyes peek up over it. Were they talking about adventuring, Mom? She said, go back to playing with your blocks. All right. Sings back down.
I go to the corner. All men, or are there women present?
There are some women as well.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eulie Xi. And I would like to know about demons.
Kelly kind of looks at you. Okay, then.
I need to fight them and eradicate them from my island. That's my plan, anyway.
You look a little frail for that.
Do you want to fight? I'll prove I'm not frail. With my 29 health.
I was like, please don't. I'm begging you.
Maybe I'm not that strong, but I can hold my own.
We're just looking.
I killed one, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you're right.
I killed one after all.
Well, fantastic for you.
It was a big one.
Okay.
Anyways, what do you know about demons? Do you know anything about demons?
I know a lot of things about demons.
Okay, I want to know everything, and I sit down. I'll give you gold.
Oh, and one of the guys looks at you. She's offering gold. Oh, the guy sighs. Has everything about gold with you? Isn't there anything that's just about doing the right thing? Yo, I know you're a paladin and all, man, but you're like bougie for the good thing? Nah. I gotta pay for the spellbook shit, okay? You don't understand how expensive this shit is. How much money are we talking?
Well, it depends on how much information you give me.
Oh. There's a elf, kind of sitting back. You can't honestly be planning on taking this poor girl's money wine. That's ridiculous. Like, stay out of this. And when asked for a fighter's opinion. I swear to God, wizards get stupider every day.
But how can he be dumb if he reads so many books?
And she pulls her sword out of her back. Who do you think's faster? Me with my blade or him with his muttering of spells? She pulls out a dagger and stamps it at the table next to his hand and goes, I need that for casting! Not my problem, wine. What do you want to know?
How do I stop them?
You kill them.
Okay, so my home. It was like this really, really pretty place with this really big, pretty fay tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it started to get like infected. And like everything started turning like black and gross. And the animals started leaving because the water was like almost poison. And then people started dying. And then these little creatures were crawling out of the ground. And then after a while, these really big demons came over. And there were 3 of them. And I restrained 2 of them. But then they killed all the people. And I killed 1 of them. And then I tricked the other 2 into running away. But it didn't matter because a lot of people died. So then I just stayed behind, and I did the thing that I needed to do to make things better and find a new place. But now I'm thinking I won't be able to find a new place, and so I should just heal the earth. But I don't know how to heal the earth.
And she's killing me.
Crying at this point.
I'm like...
I just want my family back.
Paladin slides the beer over to you.
What's this?
Oh, it's really good.
It'll soothe your woes.
It has bubbles in it.
I taste it. Ew! Why would you give that to me? I would assume the only alcohol I've had has been like made from berries and stuff like that. Probably pretty
wine.
sweet. I appreciate the gesture, but that tastes like butt.
Last time he tries to do
It
anything
smells
nice.
like bread, but like sour bread.
That's good. I like the bubbles. They tickle. What?
Do you want it?
I'm not the one crying.
And you guys kind of finish your conversation, and Paladin's like, that sounds like an incursion. Do we know about any incursions in the area? And the fighter's like, I haven't heard anything.
I forgot. What's the town that's next to my home?
I don't think I gave you a name.
Well, it's on the map.
It's on the map path that doesn't fucking exist because you had to go across the ocean to get here.
Nice. Well,
Where could we find out more
it's
about...
across the ocean.
Well, we haven't heard about it. I don't think we know where
On
our next
an
adventure
island.
is. Said we should have let the guild hall first.
What's that?
The place we live, with a bunch of other adventurers, we each have our own little apartment, and they keep track of us, and if we go missing for really long periods of time, they try to check in with us. If we don't check in, they send other people to make sure we didn't die.
What happens if you die?
And you're dead?
They try to bring back our bodies.
Normal people are just dead.
No.
Not normal people, but normal...
You know nothing?
What do you mean?
You can make it so that it's longer for them to die, so that you have time to go and have them resurrected. Come on, don't you know? Give me a second. Boop, 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 boop.
How much better dying?
Mm-mm. I have to find it. Hold on. Don't you know about gentle repose? No?
Speaking nonsense to me right now.
You know what it is, babe? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the gist of it correct, right?
I mean, yeah.
You touch a corpse or their remains for the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead.
I don't know if that's on their spell list, though.
Yes, it's I believe.
It's on
Well, if
yours.
I would be able
Yeah.
to.
It's not on theirs.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's what I was saying.
My character, though,
their character would therefore not necessarily know the fucking spell if it's not on their spell list.
no, I understand that. I completely understand that. She does not
Well,
understand
I'm not
that.
talking to her. I'm talking to you.
I get that. I fucking did it again.
Crackhead.
But anyways, just because you're dead, it doesn't mean you're dead yet.
Interesting.
Well, and there is always lay on hands or revivify.
I don't know what that is. Sounds like it brings people back to life, so.
I look to you. Lay on hands is a stupid ability that some people, points of the paladin, have. That like gives you like 1 health point if you almost die. Yeah.
So what, somebody breathes on you and you die again?
Essentially. See? You're with me. It's a stupid skill. At least I can heal people. What can you do, wizard bitch? I can cast fireball.
Seem to like each other very
And kill
much.
everyone in
And
the
the woman's like,
town.
oh my god. And she's like, if you two can't stop with your pissing party, I'm going to stab both of you.
What is a pissing party?
Well, I mean,
Excuse
I would
me?
say measuring party.
What is a
but
pissing party?
This, what you're witnessing.
Nobody's peeing.
Have you ever seen guys try to measure it?
Measure what?
It.
I look under the table. What?
Their penises.
No.
Alright,
Do they like stand next to each other?
Kind of.
That's weird.
Yes. Especially because the size doesn't really matter because neither of them would know how to use it anyway. They're like, hey!
So is this 2 girls and 2 guys?
It's a girl and 2 guys.
Oh, okay. I thought she was a fighter.
She is.
But he
Why?
called her a wizard bitch.
He called Wine the wizard bitch because he's a wizard.
Oh, got it.
Wine. What?
You're kind of whiny. I get it.
I don't like her anymore.
Why?
You're rude.
I'm rude? Then you're smelly. And I go, I'm gonna smell him. Is he smelly?
No.
I take it back. You're not smelly.
Why is that your go-to insult?
Being smelly?
Yeah.
Because being smelly is gross?
But is it though? I mean,
Is it
you
that
are a
gross?
nature freak.
Well, I think my thought on smelly is different from yours. So that you know, I mean, like, super perfumey is, like, smelly and bad. I'm gonna go smell her. I'm gonna smell the paladin.
She just
Smells
smells
a little like sweat.
everyone.
See, he smells okay.
Yeah, that's alright. Around you.
How sweaty. Now that he's lifted his arm, is it a little worse?
I mean, his armor definitely is not well ventilated.
Does it get hot in there?
Yeah,
Why do you wear it all the time then?
protection.
From what?
Monsters.
There are no monsters here.
The amount of things we've killed, I don't trust something not to try to come sleep behind me. And she's like, oh my fucking god. Do you guys want a new companion? I might be looking for a new group of people to adventure with.
Do you want to adventure with us?
I mean, we're
cute,
looking
but
for whatever
slightly
that
crazy
thing
looking
was.
pink thing.
I'm not a
and
thing!
Giant
I'm not a thing!
rabbit. Yes, I would much rather. You snuggle.
I snuggle.
You're not fuzzy. I feel like that one would feel incredible to snuggle when it's cold outside. Cannot tell me you disagree. You want to snuggle them a little bit too.
The people in my village used to eat rats, so every time I look at them, I get images of people skinning rabbits, and it makes me a little sad. I don't think we can snuggle.
That's very weird. I don't think I want to snuggle with you after hearing that.
I just keep wondering how big your pelt would be.
About the size they are? I thought that'd be kind of...
Yeah, but once it's all laid out.
Are you safe?
I don't know anymore.
It won't hurt you, don't worry. It's just a curiosity thing.
Please don't act on it.
Oh, I don't know how to skin something.
Oh, good.
I would never.
And while you guys are sitting there talking, the entire tavern goes silent. You notice that the adventurers are watching. The person just walked in the door.
What's that?
And so, looking at the door, let me see if I can find.
Bro.
So, walking in the door is a very humanoid body shape, but the face is a bone. He's kind of like Elias. It's like a
Oh, don't
bone.
say that. That's sexy. Elias is hot as fuck.
Well, the face is like all bone.
Yeah, but does he look like Elias?
I mean, it's kind of. But this creature has a very much like an entire just boned face. And they do have gloves on.
I'm gonna walk up. Hi, my name is Eulie. Who are you?
It kind of turns and looks down at you. Here to get a drink, not socialize. He sits down at the bar.
I sit down next to him.
And I'm like, who is this guy? Is she about to get murdered?
And Ryan's like, I don't know. I don't really like the guy, though. The girl rolls her eyes. He tried to get big and tough, and the guy slammed him to the ground. Didn't go very well for him. He's not really good with the whole physical fighting thing.
Why do you wear gloves? That's a pretty big sigh. Are you okay?
Are you always like this?
Is that your head or like a mask?
Bartender puts down a second tankard.
Can I touch it?
No.
Okay.
Wish she asked him.
What's your name? Mine's Eulie. You could call me Eulie. Not Julie, though. Eulie. I have a cousin named Julie. She was smelly.
Continues to just puts it down. Looks at you for a second and grabs the other one, starts drinking.
So what do you do for a living?
Drinking.
Are you going to talk to me or just drink your drink? If you talk to me, I'll buy you another one.
Stop drinking for a second. Seems to kind of like, and then she goes back to drinking.
What about 2 more?
She's just drinking, sits on the bar. Pops up. He doesn't really talk much. He just kind of orders his drinks and then sits there really quiet. I think you just see your eyes.
Do you know his name?
Nah, he doesn't say his name. A wizard asked him his name once, and when he wouldn't tell him, he got really upset, and he said he was gonna give him his name, and then he slammed him to the ground, and the lizard peed.
I look over at Wine and then look back at him. How tall is this guy?
The one next to you?
Mm-hmm.
About 7 foot.
Oh, that's tall.
You big boy.
Is he like scrawny or big boned? Does he look fat?
No, it doesn't look fat. He's more of a slender build, but he is still very muscly. And that's just kind of what you can tell. Like, his clothes aren't very form fitting, but like they are close enough to his skin in places you can tell that he does have muscle definition.
Do you laugh? Do you want to hear my adventures about the guy I groped?
You guys kind of listen to the little girl, and she goes, "I'll get you 2 more." She reaches up and grabs the tankard. Hold it down. These are way heavier above your head. And she fills them up, and she has to take one at a time. She goes, "Where's the other one?"
Child labor.
Does your mom know you're doing this?
Alistair's looking around, looking where her mom is. Her mom's over at one of the other tables serving other patrons. He kind of wanders away a little bit.
Can I see his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Color?
Almost gray.
Your eyes are kind of cool. You didn't tell me your name? Okay, let me make myself very clear. I am going to follow you to the ends of the earth until you tell me your name. Do you think I'm kidding?
More slowly drinking this
Look,
one.
I feel like you might have some knowledge, because you look kind of creepy, and they're calling it an incursion, but like, maybe you know something about those kinds of things? I don't mean to judge a book by its cover, but like I said, you look kind of creepy, and almost evil. I don't think you're evil, but can I do an insight check? 7 plus like 4.
I mean, you're not really wrong. He does kind of look evil because like you don't really see bone face as much. His eyes coming out of the skull are kind of creepy because they're just kind of gray, and you've never really seen gray eyes before. A little creepy. He seems very irked by your presence, but is patiently dealing with it while he drinks.
Do you know anything about incursions?
You should stay away from them.
Well, I can't stay away from them.
Finishes the beer, grabs the fourth tankard. He kind of looks over. Isn't this yours?
I really have no control over her.
Yeah, I don't even know their name, I don't think. Do I know your name?
Yes, you do.
Oh, what was your name again?
Zirian.
Oh,
Or
Zirian.
Z or Ziri.
Got it. Z. I'm probably gonna forget. Oh, I've got it. Z-Rabbit. But no, I don't belong to them.
Maybe you should belong to someone. Keep you on a tighter
I
leash.
mean, if you could give us some information about an incursion.
I'll just leave you alone.
Then, yeah, we'd totally just...
You want to do that before I develop a crush. Imagine if I got a crush on him, and then I'd just follow him around like a lost little puppy.
Sir, she groped a stranger in the forest. And that was someone she wasn't even really interested in. And
I kissed him.
Until after she groped him, then she was kind of interested. But I don't think you want to go there.
I wasn't interested. I was just making observations.
Gave him a review.
Does this tactic normally work to interrogate someone?
I have no idea.
I've never done it before. This is my first time away from my forest.
It shows.
Well, we're trying to get her back.
I thought I was doing so good. Did you just hear what I said? I thought I was doing so good. I have to get supplies. What kinds of things do people need to adventure?
Looks over and Z, they have an entire pack. Why aren't you asking your companion?
Because I'm trying to get information out of you.
Why are you bothering me?
I'm telling you, she'll stop bothering
Honestly,
you.
you looked dark and mysterious.
Incursions are where devils, no, actually specifically demons, in this case, are trying to break out of the abyss to here.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They were there. I killed one.
I give you information, now you'll leave, yes?
Do you know how to stop it?
You have to get rid of whatever's open in the portal.
How do you figure out what opened the portal?
Well, if you were living there, it should have been the first thing that showed up.
Wait, the little weird... That was what showed up. Wasn't it?
That's the first thing you saw.
Oh.
Demon incursions start because some high enough level demon is staying there. They stay there long enough, they start to corrupt the world around them. They stay there even longer. It turns from corrupt land into a portal. The portal allows other things to come out. They continue to wreak havoc. The longer they're there, the bigger the portal gets, the more things come through. And eventually it just becomes a full-on permanent access portal from Abyss to here.
Permanent?
Can it be reversed?
If
Before
you-
the permanent stage?
At any point, if you kill the things that are there and keep demons from hanging out there, it'll eventually go back. It takes time.
Okay, question. How do you figure out what came through first? I didn't see it. Well, I saw something show up, but I really don't think that tiny little thing was what came. Yeah. He was like this big.
You'd be surprised.
He was like all melty. Well, I killed him.
Well,
melty.
that is actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Well, the more pathetic the things look, less likely they are to be a high enough level demon. My guess is you ran against a little peon that they shoved through the portal first to try to see if it would come right back. If it didn't come right back, they'd send bigger things that are less likely to immediately die if you took it out by yourself.
Hey, I took up a big guy. I took him out. With the help of a
On a
bunch
date?
of...
You're funny. Take another drink. What? Do you want more than that?
Yeah! How do I find him? Or her?
Well, you have to get rid of all the higher level demons that are in the area anyway. Start picking through them. Eventually you'll kill it all, and the things will stop coming through the portal.
Well, here's the problem. It's happening in the Feywild, too.
That sounds like a Feywild problem, doesn't it?
Well, they're from the Feywild.
That sounds like a you problem then, doesn't it?
You seem pretty knowledgeable. Do you want to help us?
Why would I help you?
Why not?
Because you're probably going to be this insufferable all the time. Do you sleep?
I meditate.
Great, 4 hours of you being quiet.
That is about what you get.
Is that a yes?
She
You
has
did
some
not
gold.
give me a good enough reason to put up with all of that.
You want some gold?
Nah, you can't pay me enough gold to deal
I'll
with
show you my boobs.
Looks down at them. I think I can see enough of them.
Well, you can't see the bottom half.
What do you really have to offer that I would want?
The glory of saving. What's the name of the place you're from?
Doesn't really have a name.
Do I really look like I want the glory of saving
Well, what would be
shit?
something worthy? Like,
I mean,
what would you want?
that's true. You barely gave her any information, so we don't really know what you'd be into. It's obviously not boobs.
Maybe
don't
I
know.
want a pet rabbit.
Not funny.
Are you sure?
I can turn into a rabbit.
Why do you want to be my pet rabbit?
Well, no. She blushes. I just want my family back. Starts tearing up again.
It's broken, fix it.
Fixing it would be if you could come help us and deal with this. Otherwise, it's just gonna get worse.
Look. I don't know you well enough to tell you that. Never mind. I'll leave you alone. And I get up. And I go over to the bartender. Can I have a room, please?
Just the one for the night?
Yeah, I keep the change and I put a gold on the counter and go up to my room. Clearly still does not understand money.
I need just 5 copper. This is way too much. Each kind of looks around for a little while. Naziri! Little girl comes running up. Yes, mommy? Take this up to the nice, pink lady.
Pink lady.
She's like, okay. Right up the stairs. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes? You can come in.
Opens the door. I was told to deliver this, and she puts it like inside the door and pulls the door shut and runs away.
I look at it. Is it changed?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
More change.
5 copper. I'm brushing my hair and making a pile of the petals that are coming off. Brushing my hair with a twig at that.
Makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if she had fish bones for home soon.
I did live by the ocean.
Mine goes, she should have known better than to try to talk to the likes of him. Poor thing.
I go and I meditate. No, I sleep. That's how sad I am.
Aww.
He's like, he's like, I think I'm gonna go check on the girl. Goes to get up, and Fire pulls him back down. Leave
Is that
the
the
girl
paladin?
alone.
Oh. Thought he didn't like me. Whatever.
And it's like, well, in that case, and she's like, I will stab you. Yes, ma'am.
If somebody needs to go check on her, I can. Real dose.
You're like, it's been a while since we've seen a woman.
That is the problem. Plus, she said you guys didn't know how to use them anyway.
You, I like.
I'll go knock on the door.
Eulie?
Fucking snort.
Yeah, you fell asleep that fast? Instantly.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
So she's
A
devastated.
petal has fallen like between my lips, and so you ever put a thin piece of paper? There's that noise that you're hearing.
And I'm like, what the shit? Open the door and peek in. Oh.
You're just seeing like this little petal. It's probably not a small petal, but
So, you're creeping on.
Yeah, I'll just peek in on her.
I'm also naked.
And then I am like,
sleeping
oh
naked.
shit! Shuts the door and goes back downstairs.
Can rabbits blush?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I feel like
You
they
wouldn't
can.
see
You just
it.
can't see it.
I feel like your face is warm, you just can't really see it through the fur.
I'm just like,
Oh, you come down to the innkeeper lecturing the bone face about needing to be nicer and how dare he not help that poor girl. All she did was ask for a favor and he's not doing anything better with his time anyway. He's just slow looking at her.
I go sit back down next to him.
Picks up the tankard. Takes a long
I
drink.
order an ale.
key to your ale.
How much?
Copper piece.
Copper. And I just start drinking. I'm not bugging him. I'm just sitting there drinking next to him.
He moves over a stool.
I move over into the stool he was in. But just keep drinking. Don't say anything. Just keep drinking.
Is there a reason you feel the need to be this close?
I just wanted to be here in case you changed your mind.
About what?
About helping us.
Helping you with what exactly? I gave you information.
Well, I feel like you're probably bored and need something to do.
I seem just fine with me. Said the drink.
You're gonna let her cry? That's not gonna go on your conscience.
No. She wants to cry. That's on her.
Is the barkeep still here? Like, I'm like, what is his deal?
I don't know. I think the bone means he's a bonehead. Nothing in there but empty space. Are we talking about my chest cavity or my brain?
Oh, so you probably can't deal with the incursion. That's why you don't want to help us. You don't want to get embarrassed. Oh, now it makes sense.
You talk a lot of shit for such a small rabbit.
I mean, one, I'm not a rabbit.
A hair, then.
Hair and gone, but whatevs. I guess I can see why you wouldn't want to just outright be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. That sounds like dangerous, because yeah, it is, but
sounds like a lot of work. You know how many demons come through a portal in an hour?
Okay, so just say you're not cut out for the work.
Then why are you here bothering people if you're so cut out for the work?
Well, initially we're just getting information, but I feel like if we run into some people who would be willing to tag along and get some glory, then fine, but I understand you're not cut out for it.
Have you ever fought a demon before? Have you ever seen one?
I don't think so.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna go handle it, but
so the answer to my question was no.
no, I haven't seen one before, but there's a lot of things I haven't seen before. Had you seen one of me before?
Well, I didn't talk, so it was much better. But I couldn't drink, so I guess that might be a point in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts the tanker down and goes up to the store, and she comes over and she replaces the tankers with two full ones.
So you just sit here and get drunk all night?
Do I seem even remotely drunk to you?
I don't know. I don't know anything about, like, is this what your people look like? Is this a, like, uniform of some sort? I don't know anything about you.
Are you wearing a uniform at some point? Oh no, you're wearing the skin of something you killed, right? Maybe I should take the skin
kind of
and test it out myself. Seems like a soft enough skin.
Kind of weird.
Says the talking rabbit.
I mean, it's not weird that I talk because I'm not actually a rabbit.
Some creatures just should not have learned the ability to talk. Drink. You were talking to a group of adventurers. Why bother me?
Well, you seemed like a badass, but now I'm realizing that you probably just look that way so you can scare people off and don't actually have anything to back it up.
Too bad it didn't work on you.
Yeah.
More bubblegum surgery.
Yeah, she just kind of, I don't know. She doesn't think a lot before she does anything. Of course, I don't know if she realizes that she needs to. She's not from around here.
Going fighting a demon half-baked like that? Get a higher demon, you're squashed like a fucking pancake.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find some muscle that
is willing to put up with the obnoxious pink.
no can actually do something.
Are you still questioning my abilities?
Yeah.
Would you like to fight them?
Shit.
If she was here, she'd be like, I'll do it!
Right.
No?
I mean, I feel like the bartender would be very upset if we...
Ah, so you're scared. I understand. Just this one taker and start down the other one. Puts it down. I'm going to bed.
Goes into the wrong rooms.
Do you want to try to trip him?
Yes.
Alright, roll to trip. What would that be?
I don't know.
Dexterity?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me in the fucking fucker.
She roll a 1.
Just roll a
Yep.
one. Then all he does.
Are you gonna have them do the, what's it called?
Yeah, back it up. Roll it again.
What?
It's a new thing he's doing. Back it up.
Do you want the modifier with it?
No,
or
just the
okay,
special.
6. Oh, God.
So, you try to stick out your foot to trip him. He looks down at you, looks up, pushes you over, and you just slip off the stool.
I'm just gonna lay there for a moment. That didn't work. But then I will hop back up.
And he's just still standing there looking at you and get back up. Oh, you didn't want to try again?
No, I'm good. I was just stretching my leg. I don't know what you thought I was doing.
Roll a deception check.
Sorry, I'm having the math. 24.
At least you're good at lying. He walks up and goes up to the in and the back.
I will I'm not gonna fall behind enough so that he knows. I'm just gonna kind of like try to stay far enough back that just so I can see which room he's in.
Roll a stealth check.
Goes into the wrong room. It would just be so funny. if
Goes into your room.
Yeah, right? He goes into my room.
Nat 20.
What's the modifier?
4.
Okay. So, like, he stops for a second, kind of looks around, doesn't seem to see you, and unlocks his door and steps into the room.
Is it like next to hers or?
It's a couple doors down.
Okay. I'll run back downstairs and grab a room of myself for myself because there is naked lady in her room.
Your room is right next to hers.
Okay.
There's a room between yours and his room.
Okay. So I will go
Get
to
to the
sleepy sleeps. Do a little meditating first.
Work on some magic.
Yeah.
Both of you roll a 20.
15?
16.
You hear a thud of like a door shutting. A couple hours after you went to bed.
Okay.
I'd say you'd actually hear the door shutting as well. It sounds a little muffled to you, though.
I'm gonna peek my head out the door.
Did it seem like it came from that side where he was at, or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Much closer.
Like maybe that it came from her room? Would I?
Is there anybody
Because then I
there?
would be worried. But
Roll an intelligence check.
Peeking out my door, still in the nude. Like, obviously the door isn't all the way open. My head's, like, poked out.
11.
I'd imagine I spent a lot of time naked.
I'd say that's enough to realize it was probably your door. It was a little close in the general direction you heard it.
So like that maybe somebody checked my door.
Possibly.
So I'll hop up and like try to sneak
It's
over
pretty
to the
dark in
door
your
and
room.
look out.
Until you get up. And you step on something. You heard.
Oh no. What is it? What did
Do I hear that?
Roll a perception check.
What did I step on?
I've given up on this fucking...
Dice tray?
Yeah.
I regularly give up on the dice tray, so that's why my walls are never up.
Perception, you said? 19.
I'd say you heard the really soft squeak from right next door.
I'm gonna pull my my dress on.
Okay.
I'm like, what am I stepping on?
Walk next door.
Feels solid under your foot. Your naked toes.
I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay. There's enough light let in from the outside that you see two figures. One of which you're currently standing on the foot of.
Is it them?
Check.
19.
The shapes look about right. I mean, you got enough of a handful of one of them that...
What the
Can
fuck
I try
are
to
you guys
kick?
doing here?
Yeah, you go on the head.
What are you doing here?
She's like, can you get off my foot, please?
I'm gonna...
No, and I'm gonna like push harder.
Where's your roll to hit?
Can I entangle him?
Roll. Oh, wait.
21.
He needs to do a 14 strength saving.
He does not make it.
To hit. I don't know if you heard that. So that is 3.
I'm gonna have y'all's roll for initiative.
Oops. 26.
I don't think sure.
No, I did. I was preparing spells. Ah. 10.
Alright, that means it's Bish's turn.
I'm still on her foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
How far away from me is he?
Well, this room's not very big, so like 3 feet away.
Okay. Since I kind of feel like I have her, I'm going to grab my hand axe and
And beat her?
No, him. I'm gonna try to hit him with it. Because I feel like I've kind of got her. Probably not, but you know. 23. Wait. I can't math. 7.
7 damage.
Yes.
Alright. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
No.
Alright, now it's your turn.
Give me just a second. Sorry, I meant to do this while you were doing things earlier, but I forgot. Okay, I am going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Guidance on myself.
Okay.
So I get to add a d4 to whatever roll I want to next turn. And then I'm just going to continue holding him.
Okay. So then, Entangled, do we get a chance to break out of it every turn, or are we stuck in it?
I think you're stuck in it. Until the spell ends.
How long is the spell?
Up to a minute. Which is what? 10 turns, I think. Alright, so she is going to cast Burning Hands. And she's going to touch the fur bunny. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, it's 13.
Okay. Take 16 fire damage.
Noted. You said 16?
And then anger again. See what it entails. He's going to use his action to try to do a strength check. $15. So, break your spell.
He
save.
can't.
A creature restrained by the plan can use its action to make a strength saving throw against your spell save DC.
Really? That's not what this says. Or are you looking at D&D Beyond?
I'm looking at where are you looking at on Tantables? Should be the bottom half of the spell.
A creature in the area you cast
Must succeed or be restrained until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plant.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, 15 saves.
But you waste your entire turn breaking out of your ability.
Okay.
Beton?
Let's see. Oh shit, maybe I should. Oh shit. I knew there was something for a dex saving throw. It was if I fail it, I can roll a d4 to add it to the save. But it's okay.
So you can only roll a d4 and see.
Why are d4s so dumb? It was a 1.
No,
it's because I insulted you, wasn't it?
Did you just die, you stupid ass thing?
You did it.
I think so.
What kind of cord do you need?
It's a C cable. Oh, no.
It was just
It's
like,
just-
nah, I'm
It's
tired.
stupid
Just using
sometimes.
Okay. I'm gonna stabby stab.
Stabby stab away.
I'm gonna stabby stab her since she's closest.
Okay.
And let's see. 24. Ooh, 8. And then I am going to hop back away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so she doesn't fire me again.
Is it my turn? Okay, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself. That's my last level 2 slot, and I'm going to do Bear's Endurance. Target has advantage on Constitution checks. It also gains 2d6 temporary hit points, which are lost when the spell ends. It is concentration, and it is for up to an hour. So I'm going to roll my 2d6. So I get an additional 8 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to say, I'm not trying to fight you guys.
But also, you broke into my room, you freaks.
You really wanted the rabbit pelt. Alright, so lovely lady starts casting a spell. She whispers. And he goes, "If I cared what you wanted to do, I wouldn't be here." And he smashes his sword at you. He will see. 14 hit.
Doesn't hit because of bark skin.
He does not seem to be very happy about the missing of the attacks. But it is your turn.
I guess, can I grapple him? Like, I want to try to stop him from leaving so that we can be like, what the fuck is your problem?
You can try to grab one.
Okay.
Athletics.
4.
Yep, no. You try to grapple him and he just knocks your arms down. Don't do anything else with yours.
Let's see.
Shatter bonus and your.
So since I have as a bonus action 2-weapon fighting, am I able to still make a?
Typically,
Or
you're
does
supposed to
that just
attack
mean if
first.
I make one, I can make a second?
I believe typically it depends on what gave it to you. Do you remember what gave it to you?
No. I think it was ranger stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
You can make a second attack, but it doesn't get your strength or dex.
Okay.
For the damage itself.
So then it would just be what I roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you can add it to the actual attack. It's your damage that doesn't get the extra bonus.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if I could do that. What time? Oh no. Oh, come back here. 20.
That hits.
Alright,
Could you stop rolling so fucking low? Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. It's because I have a nice dex is part of it. 5.
So you stab him.
Stabby. And poke.
Okay. Enough.
Okay, so I am going to say, well, you asked for it. I'm going to use Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
So I make a ranged attack, spell attack. What is my modifier? I don't know.
It'll be at the top of your spell list.
Yeah, no, but like I don't know what my. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I don't know what you want.
20.
That hits.
Okay, so. Excuse me.
The barbarian. Keep worrying that he slipped away somewhere.
So that's going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
He is hit with necrotic and he can't get hit points back until my next turn.
Okay.
That's a cantrip. So now I'm going to do Ice Knife, a level 1 spell. You create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Make my ranged attack. $18.
To hit, hits.
Okay. So that's 13.
Okay.
And then, are they within 5 feet?
You're all within 5 feet.
We're all within 5 feet? Okay. You need to make a dex saving throw.
What is your save? Is it 14?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 14.
If they succeed on the save, do they take damage?
No.
Oof. I used my lucky footwork, but it only got me to an 11.
Did he save? Okay. I take 2d6. Sorry, my friend. You take 6 damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Have they been so mean to me?
So he is going to panic and try to push you back through the door so he can get out.
Me?
Yes. Okay.
Do I make a strength check? I am getting so lucky. Just straight strength?
Mm-hmm.
20.
So tries to push you back, and you're like, "You woke me up. Fuck you."
You made me put clothes on.
I ain't doing that.
Motherfuckers.
He's like, "Stop hiding and do something." Hear anything? tease. Don't try.
Oh, damn. That's not going to stabby stab.
When people take like ice damage, does it affect their movement at all or anything? I don't think it does. It? I don't know. Because why does it matter if it's ice damage?
But he would have a disadvantage, or he'd be slowed where the entangled is anyway. Because, or did you fully drop the spell? You had to fully drop the spell because it's concentration.
Mm-hmm. He also broke free.
But it still leaves the ground.
Oh, because it says it withers away.
It does after the turn.
Oh, after 10 turns. Got it. Yeah, no, I dropped it so that I could do.
What you're supposed to do, doesn't matter which one.
His ability, bark skin. What did I do instead of that? I don't know.
I don't remember what you, but I know that concentration.
11 to hit. Question. Since I threw my hand axe at him the first time, do I need to take a moment to collect said hand axe? Okay.
You have to take a moment to find said axe and then to pick it up.
Oh, shoot nuggets. Can I look for it with my bonus and then so I can grab it when I
roll a perception with disadvantage?
What?
24.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
And so you notice that your axe is still embedded in his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Is it my turn? I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So every person needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. 14. I'm just gonna choose to fail. It does not matter.
24.
He succeeds, but she fails.
Nice. That's what I was
So
hoping.
in the corner behind you, now see the outline. Sparkly, pretty colorless.
And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to chill touch her.
Oh, yeah, her behind me.
I was like, you know how I felt like that because you
Pointed
like,
like
over
right
like you were
at
talking
me.
a bit.
23.
That hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 21.
It still fucking hits.
Where's the fucking dice? That's 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. And your turn.
You get advantage. Oh shit, I should have rolled my dice a second time to see if I got an at 20.
Check. You get a 1. Is that at 20?
Yeah. So I rolled.
Just roll 2 more, or whatever the damage dice was. Just roll it again. How much is on the
13
dice?
plus 6.
How much is the dice you
7.
That was enough anyway.
She falls over dead.
He's going to panic and really try to push you out. Roll your strength.
Not 20.
He is like desperately trying to push you, and you're just dead face. Like, I'm not moving.
I've got bark skin, and I'm like,
I'm a
bark
fucking
skin,
tree, motherfucker.
bark skin and enhanced health. Look at my health right now.
We'll have to double check that and see if you actually can do both of those at once. I thought.
Nope, neither of them are concentration.
Okay. So, he's just trying desperately to push through.
37.
When that doesn't work, he starts backing up away from you. He's staying just within reach, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. He's like, nope, no.
Does this one get attack of opportunity?
Yep, because he's not focusing on both of you.
He's more scared of me.
Hit.
16.
That hits. So, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
There is no way with your ability that you don't actually hit. Or you don't kill.
So I'm gonna like
I didn't want to kill them.
stab up like into him and then like pull him back so I can grab my axe and then just be like, all right, that's what I wanted with my axe back.
Just thumps to the ground. You now have 2 dead bodies in your room.
It was not my goal to kill them. Let me double check for you.
Double.
You were right. I knew that I dropped it for a reason. It didn't matter. He still... It didn't affect anything. Bark skin is... Concentration. And then what was the other one I was doing? Enhanceability. Oh shit, are they both concentration?
I believe they are.
They are, okay.
Make sure you check that.
I didn't realize... How did I miss that? Because I looked, I swear, like 4 times.
I guess you didn't look where the actual line of concentration is.
Maybe, yeah.
Alright. 2 dead bodies in the room.
So are you upset now that they're
Yes,
dead?
I am upset. Are they actually dead or are they prone?
You have like 6 seconds before they're dead.
Would a cure wounds do anything?
I'm gonna do healing word. It'll bring them back up to 1, won't it?
What does healing word say it does for the heal dice?
1d4.
Yeah, so whatever you roll in the d4.
I will bring... Do you have rope? Wait, no. I'll bring him back. I'd imagine he's
I do have
stuck.
rope, yes.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
But
so it
I
doesn't
feel
matter.
like if they're, if
I bring
they're
him back
hurt-
1 and I ask you for your rope. Can I have your rope?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna tie him
Throw
up
you rope. And...
really, really tight.
Roll side hinge. Sure.
First one was cocked. The second was a nat 20.
Back it up.
4.
Okay, so you get him successfully tied together. One of your arms is tied on there too, though. You're not quite sure how the fuck you managed this because you were using your hands. At some point, it got around your wrist, and when you pulled really tight on the knot, you cinched your arm down.
Is he cute? Is he attractive?
Yeah, he's not bad. He's not necessarily as doing it for you as Boneface, because apparently Boneface was doing it for you. I legit rolled.
Boneface
His
came.
attractiveness, I rolled a 3. Boneface got an 8. So you have 5 whole points less attractive than Boneface.
Were you rolling a 10?
That was only a 20.
Oh, see? Why wouldn't you do a 10? Because
Because I wasn't getting a 10 out of my bag. Just putting it out.
It was there.
It does the same thing. Here, just for you though. Damn, where's my 10? A 2 and a 9. There you go.
Bone daddy.
I guess.
So, did you want to do anything?
Can I even... Well, no, her spell or whatever would have dropped when she dropped. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll reach over and do a quick cure wounds. For 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... I mean, I would assume she's pretty hurting, so maybe not so... But kind of, like, try to restrain her a little bit and be like...
Roll to grapple.
I'm gonna slap him.
You can roll with advantage.
Athletics? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking thank God for advantage. Gee, oh my fucking fuck. 8.
Well, it's a contested roll, and she rolled a fucking nat 1.
Cool.
And her backup roll was a 2. So,
cool.
she ain't going nowhere.
I'm gonna slap him. Not super hard, just like try to wake him up.
Are you trying to do a good cop, bad cop?
With herself. She's like reaching around like to the front of him. She's still tethered to his back.
Oh, I thought he fell backwards.
He fell over, and then you tied up his... Did you tie up his hands in front of him or behind him?
Neither. I tied his arms so they're straight down.
Oh, so he's wrapped around him?
Yeah.
Well, you're like...
So my
off on the other
arms...
side.
I was thinking that my arm would be, like, on his chest.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Well, I guess more his midsection.
You are awkwardly tethered to him.
You gonna tell me what you want yet?
No.
Because if you don't tell me what you want, I'm just gonna kill you right here.
Go for it.
What do you want? Is it really that big of a deal?
You'll kill me anyway.
Willing to
What
die?
is it?
You wanted more pets.
Who wanted more pets?
My boss.
Who's your boss?
Anya.
Why don't you just tell me?
Because he'd kill me. So if you're gonna kill me, kill me. He can't do it if you kill me. I'll be dead long enough, he can't resurrect me.
What if you tell me, and then I kill you anyway? Not hurting you at all. I mean, you'd be dead, but it's better. He's gonna kill you anyways, isn't he?
It could be your revenge on him.
No, see, I can just try to find something else for him. I'm more useful to him alive than I am dead. Do I tell you nothing?
What does he do with his pets?
Whatever he wants, I don't ask. It's above my pay grade.
Can you come hold him down?
Yeah.
So you're gonna let her go?
Oh, did you not have another rope?
I was just gonna see what I had anyway.
So
I
you
don't
just have the
think
one
so,
stain
yeah.
of
I thought it
rope.
came with...
50
I mean-
feet. Well, can I cut it in half?
We could have cut
If
him.
you want to cut your rope, but you need to make sure you remember you cut it so you only have 25
Okay.
sections.
2 times 25.
Can I, like, wiggle my way out?
And I'll just, like, tie her hands up behind her.
Like, I have a thin arm. It wouldn't
Roll
make that
a
much of a
side hand
difference.
check. Roll a dex check.
Straight
5.
dex? Or sleight of hand?
Straight checks.
18.
You air them out. You can't fucking figure out these fucking knots. Like, it kind of like tangling in on itself, and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Can you at least tell me your master's name?
No.
Where did Bone Daddy go?
And a room this
I'm gonna
way,
go knock gently
whichever
on the
way.
door. I'm dragging this guy with me.
Roll strength
By
check.
his hair. Straight strength?
You can do
20.
athletics.
I don't think that changes it. Yeah, 20.
Okay, you're dragging him behind you. He's not happy and not really going willingly, but he can't fight too terribly much. Door opens. What?
I don't mean to bother you, but do you know of a way to get this guy to talk to me? He stalked me.
Bonehead leans out. It looks like you already beat him. Did that not work?
He's not answer. He won't tell me. His master wants toys or new pets. He won't tell me his master's name. Says to just kill him. You know of anybody that can, like, read minds or something?
That means you check his body and find things?
I guess that's a good idea. I start filling him up. God damn, dude. What is it? Investigation? 18. My investigation is +6. Holy shit.
You're loopy. So you feel around, and he's not wearing a lot of clothes. It's mostly cloth armor. He does have a pouch on his waist with a hard medallion in it.
And I pull it out.
Does have some blood.
I show it to Bone Daddy. Bone Daddy, what do you think?
I'm sorry, what the hell did you just say?
Bone Daddy? Didn't think I could get any more pink.
This is the sad thing about him not having a camera is you guys miss out on the looks that he gives.
I forgot the camera.
It's so
I'm not to blame. Well, see, you really do live under a rock, don't you?
Not under a rock in a forest, but yeah, I guess.
It's a sigil from the 9 hells.
What's that?
Where devils are from? Or yeah, devils are from. So not only are you wrapped up with demons, you're wrapped up with devils.
Hey, question, and I look down at him.
Hmm.
Did your guy sprout up? And I say, then I describe my forest.
No.
Do you know who did?
No.
I'm gonna insight check him. 23.
Doesn't seem to know anything.
You know, I'm in a predicament. I don't want to kill you because you look really poor. And like you got wrapped up into some bad stuff. But I don't know if you're actually a bad person. I don't really want to kill anyone anyway. It's not like me or my people. But if I let you go, you might get other people hurt. Do you kill people?
You hear Bone Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Just curious. It's fine. I'll see if the rabbit will do it. Wait, you're not a rabbit. What are you called?
Hair and gone.
Your hair is gone?
Close.
Okay, I'll see if they'll do it. And I turn around and I continue dragging him back to the room.
Oh, and Bone Daddy falls back behind.
And since I couldn't tie her, I feel like I would have just, like, rolled her onto her back and then, like, pushed a foot on her or something to try to keep her down.
Do you work for the same guy?
Oh,
it's like you're looking at Bit.
Yeah, why am I looking at you?
Do you work for the same guy?
No, I do.
Do you work for the same guy?
I work for him.
For him?
Mm-hmm.
Shitty boss.
If I kill
Tell me
him,
about it.
are you going to turn your ways around?
I didn't want to be doing it to begin with. He just has my contract.
Inside check. It's only a 14.
She seems to be being honest. That she has a contract that's forcing her to behave this way.
If he's dead, is his contract null and void?
I don't know.
If you're dead, is the contract null and void? I don't get it. I'm trying to be a nice person.
Why would I help you?
I'm trying to be a good person. What do you mean? Why would you help me? I'm not asking for help.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm asking for answers.
Which would
I
help
haven't
you.
said, help me.
Answering your questions helps you.
I'm going to kick him in the nuts.
Roll the hit.
I rolled a 2.
Kills him with a nutsack kick.
You try to step on his nuts and kick it, and you just land between his feet. If you're gonna do that, I won't help you anyway.
You're not going to help me anyways. Why does it matter? After I kissed you, you're not even that cute. Never would have done it if I'd seen your face.
Wow. Real charmer. So sad that I haven't been helping you. Let me just give you all my answers with how charming you are.
Why did I heal you? Why did I do it? I could have just left you unconscious on the ground, and then
It would have been a
the
lot easier.
afterlife would have clawed up and fucking eaten you whole. I don't know.
So what do you think happens when people die?
I don't know what happens when people die. What I know is you're stupid.
Wow, the insults, they keep coming.
Let me guess, you have a contract with your boss? I just fucking can't. Do you kill people? Will you kill people?
I mean, We killed them once already.
I didn't want to kill them. Please, kill him. And I walk out of the room.
I will re-hand axe him.
Are you throwing it at him or
No, I'm gonna keep holding on to it and just
Okay, roll with advantage.
That one was cocked.
They're all cocked.
Did not matter. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. 18.
Hit.
5.
He is dead.
Better.
I go to my room and I'm crying.
You have blood all on the floor in your room.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like.
She doesn't like it when you make the rooms messy. It's probably gonna be like a gold piece. Still a lot of cleaning to get that out. He walks over, opens the window, grabs him, and chucks him out the window.
Thanks. Are people gonna ask questions about that?
Dude, he's pretty strong. Man.
Right.
I'm not over there, but Bone Daddy's strong.
He walks over, kind of grabs her by her shoulder, just shoves her out the window. Bedtime. Pulls the window shut, turns around and just walks in the room.
Alrighty. Thanks for your help.
Here's unsolved.
Your door opens. Something gets chucked at you. It lands like in your chest, and the door shuts again.
I look at it.
It is a little baggie of like fruit.
A bag of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
It's very clearly not like picked this morning, but it's still good.
I taste it.
It's good.
What is it?
Just a berry.
It's roof.
How many berries are there?
After the one you eat, there's 6.
Okay.
And they're not good berries, but they're like normal drug berries. Did you shut your door?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Look to see if I have a way to clean this up. And then I say, fuck it, and go to sleep.
Babe? What do you do?
I cry myself to sleep like a little
Aw.
bitch.
With berry juice all over your mouth.